Hey guys, happy Monday. Welcome back. Kudos to all the mothers. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys had time to tune in to Gummy Bros early show this morning because he had great information. Um, just giving his sorry guys, his recap of the games this weekend. For me over here with ADP, my game recaps is gonna be more of the players and just what they are doing for as their contributions to the game. So like I will be covering like Angel Reese, Kennedy Carter, Camila Cardoso, Olivia Miles, Anissa Morrow, players um, who had a great impact this weekend. It was a lot of players, so if I can get to all of them, I will try. But I want to get into the dream first and why the dream has laid the blueprint from day one. Listen, guys, I don't care how many captains you have on the ship. I don't care how many players you bring to a team. What is going to make that team work and function properly is chemistry, real chemistry, not fake chemistry, not pretend chemistry, but real player chemistry. And it has to start from the coach down. Hey, Bree Minor, it has to start from the coach down. Yes, I did. Thank you, faithfully. It has to start from the coach down. Do we know really a whole lot about Semesco? No. But we will eventually, get to know him better now that Angel is on that team. But what is gonna make these championship teams? What teams are gonna make the playoffs is going to depend on team chemistry. And when I say the dreams set the blueprint, they set the blueprint right from the beginning with the way that they showed love to Angel Reese the minute she hit the door. Their post presses were good. Their marketing of the team was good. Um, the fact that they had all the owner and everybody together welcoming her to the league. We have not seen that, right? Like everything was on point from the marketing, from the welcoming her to the ATL station is gonna welcome her and all this kind of stuff. But the main thing of the welcoming came with the individuals on the team. You see, you don't have to like people, but you got to respect them. She's not asking for everybody to like her. She's just asking to be respected. And because the players on this team respects who she is, and you also know that she's going to bring the best out in them and they're going to bring out the best in her. That's what we know. And this is why I put the dream in the playoffs and going for the chip. Listen, this is just my opinion. And we'll get in. I don't get too much into the stats. I read them. I know about them. You know what I'm saying? And not saying the stats don't matter. It all matter. It all has to gel together from you know what I'm saying, them having that team chemistry. Because if you don't have real team chemistry, I don't care how many games you play, because you don't never know what players gonna be the players to make a difference in that game, right? The difference with an Angel Reese is Angel Reese will make an impact in every game that she plays. Period. It doesn't matter. I know some people like be like, this person scored this or this person, scored that. Okay, that's great. But what did they do on that court? When I say guys, usually I'm watching both. I'm watching while Keisha and them called the game, and I'm watching the game. Yesterday I fully and plus I watched the dream game, but I fully watched the Aces versus the LA, and we'll talk about that as well too. I fully watched that game, and man, I look, I got the eye test down pat, and I just loved what I saw coming from that team as well. And I gotta talk about Kennedy Carter. I'm gonna have to talk about Flage. Yes, Casey. What do you want, Mamu? I'm pleasing. Okay, don't put no clothes in there. Okay. All right. So yeah, Casey's gonna do his little water fun. I'm gonna keep an eye on him. But yeah, so let's get into I want to get into some clips, but I want to bring this to you guys' attention. That game, that game against the Leafs, man, you talking about somebody on the edge of their seat. I was on the edge of my seat. I'm like, but I'm a walk by faith, not by sight type of person. So I'm looking at it like, man, I see what's going on. I see what's happening on the floor. And we have to say, okay, yeah, we know the players can play. I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Rah off, gray off, or whatever. But we also got to give these teams a chance to, come together because they're learning new things. They're including new players. So it's about like the team said, we have to go into it like 10 games in. Let some teams need five. Some teams I'm giving five because I need to see. But a team like the Dream, let's give them the I told him he could play in that, Colin. Yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah. Hey. Okay, you going to work? Okay, Gummy. Okay. Have a good day. Be safe out there. Yeah. Hey, Felicia, how are you? Yeah. So thank you, baby. Um, let's talk about why this particular game. You saw a glimpse of the team chemistry. You saw some great off the chain support. That hug with Bree Jones put me almost in tears, guys. Man, if you know, you know, right? Then on top of that, it's just like Gray and just the whole team. The whole team just was like, "Hey, we got you." And yeah, you're gonna be nervous coming back. Your first game coming back, you're gonna be inside your head because listen, guys, Angel is the hardest on herself than anybody else could ever be. She's very hard on herself. Ever since I've been watching her, ever since I've been hearing her speak, she is harder on herself. She hears it, guys. She gets it. It's a lot of pressure. Hey, Belinda. Hey, She Whiz. It's a lot of pressure for this young lady at 25. Some people want her to be a microwave. She's not a 30-second, 1 minute, 5 minute type of queen. Let her show you her journey without throwing so many darts and expecting this right away stuff. Everything is in God's timing. I don't care how you want her to do this, that, and the third right now. It's all in God's timing. And has God let us down? No, because He got her out of a place where we know she was being mistreated. Well, we saw the tears from baby girl's eyes when we saw her break down. You know, with her head down, you know what I'm saying, in the hallway, on the pressers representing, going, it all started talking about the cyberbullying. We saw all that. And if you got a real heart, you can feel it at the same time. Are we going to know everything about Angel Reese, guys? No, we are not. But one thing we can say, we've seen the pain. We've seen it. Time and time again, and to actually get to celebrate this year. Not only is she where I'm at, me and she is, but she's with people that are doesn't have that jealous envy and strife towards her. Like everybody wants everybody to win. That's what I'm seeing from this team. It's not fake. And let me tell you, we getting a glimpse when they okay, yeah, they know us watching, but a person can't hide a habit for so long. If you know what I'm saying, especially those keep it type of real type of people, if they for you, they for you. It's gonna show on and off the camera, and it's gonna show on the camera when they least expect it because they can't hold it in, right? That's what you call real and genuine people. So let me tell you, what how did this yes,
I
baby.
want this song.
No soap.
I want song.
No, you can't
Daddy,
have
I want to wash your hands.
no, you won't play
I
this.
want to wash your hands.
Okay, I'll give you some to wash your hands. Hold on. Hold on. Let Kylan give you some. Okay.
Um,
Yeah. But yeah. So I'm gonna read why I feel like that block shot at the end of that game set the blueprint for this year with the W. Also, you can take off the list. Can Angel Reese close a game? She closed it, didn't she? She blocked that, didn't she? So you can say what you want to say. And it's crazy how in the same day, I ain't even gonna go there, guys. That's a little shady. I ain't gonna go there. I'm just saying, okay, put it like this. I'm just saying, some people want to be that, but with Angel, it comes natural. She figured out a way to make it work, even though she had so much going on in her head with this game. And in the beginning, she had to, you know what I'm saying? She started she wasn't warmed up yet, and then after that second half she got warmed up because she had the support, guys. She got the way that she be coaching and supporting, it's coming back to her. Do you know how good that feels? The way that she was there, her and Miller were there for each other, the way that she was there for the players on the Chicago, to get that same response back. Do you know how that feels to a person that's a cheerful giver? Bet. Let me tell you something, guys. That end of the game block by Angel Reese became bigger than just one defensive play because it symbolized a major shift in how women's basketball is viewed, marketed, and celebrated. Defense became a highlight culture. Basketball highlights are usually game-winning shots or flashy handles. Reese block showed that hustle, toughness, defense could create viral moments to fans, treated it like a signature superstar play. It reinforced the new era of women's basketball. Players like Reese, Asia Wilson helped push the sport into that mainstream culture. That block represented confidence, emotion, personality, and competitiveness. Things fans connect with emotionally. We connect with the confidence. We connect with the emotion. We connect with the personality. We connect with the competitiveness and the emotions, that everything that goes along with it. We connect with it because we are all human. Listen to me and listen to me good. The world of basketball is an art in itself. It's not, and when I say an art in itself, it's okay. Let me say a mini arts because it gives us love, emotion, therapy. It's just a way that we as humans can come together on something, right? To support. Let's get it, the physicality, the intensity gets more attention. For years, people unfairly describe women's basketball as less exciting. Plays like Reese clutch block showed elite athletic timing, toughness, and high pressure execution. It helped change casual fans' perception of the game. It amplified player branding. Reese already had a strong identity, unapologetic confidence, rebounding dominance, and emotional energy. The block added to her image as closer and defensive anchor, not just a social media personality or a scorer. Viral clips now spread instantly across TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all sports media. One play can shift jersey sales, fan engagement, TV attention. Reese block became part of a larger cultural momentum, driving the WNBA and women's college basketball forward. A lot of younger athletes watching saw that defense, rebounding, grit, and emotion could be celebrated just as much as scoring 30 points. Hear me again. A lot of younger athletes watching saw that defense, rebounding, grit, and emotion could be celebrated as just as much as scoring 30 points. That changes how kids approach the game. In a bigger sense, the play represented basketball becoming more of a personality driven, emotionally connected, and culturally influential, especially in women's sports. Listen, I have to keep it real. I have to keep it real, and I have to keep the main thing the main thing. When epic things like this happen, we have to bring it to the world's attention. Was it just about that block? No, it was everything. Sorry, guys, it was everything in that block. The defense, the team chemistry, the people that love Angel, the people that are around Angel, the village of the players. It was a team chemistry that won that game. That block just showed, hey, listen, when you get in a jam, you got people that will have your back if you just have the faith to win. Guys, listen, that took the cake right there. Say what you want to say, but that right there put the icing on the cake. You hear me? And it left no crumbs. And will she continue to dominate? Of course she will. Just wait for it. It may show in game 2. It may show in game 5. Now that she knows she has that green light to go, you will start to see the shots that you want her, the middies and all the great stuff that you want her to do. You will start to see that, but it will be in God's timing for her. And like I said, the path that He's shown us for her, He don't make mistakes. He knows what He's doing. We just got to be patient and continue to let the game go to her. Because what I'm noticing with a lot of teams, they scatter our players out on different teams. We have to wait and see how they build together. The Atlanta Dream already has that. The other teams are starting to get that. And if I'm telling a story, watch the games. Watch how now you're seeing more of the vets surround those rookies and surround those players. It's already starting because the Dream has set the blueprint. They're like, time out. Enough is enough. We got to come together. We want to win something. We have to have that team chemistry. Right? Period. Hey, Jonathan, how are you? Yeah. So I had to let it be known today why that particular block makes a difference and why that will go down in history. You hear me? Oh yeah. Not only that, you know what I'm saying? She made history that day, but Angel is about doing her best, seeing how she can make a difference. If it don't go right the first, second, the third, or fifth time, it don't matter. Guess what? I'm getting ready to find a solution on this court. And the solution was already made because she didn't realize that she had a team that fully had her back. Okay? They set the tone like, baby girl, there go one block. Now you do your thing. If I can block, you block, right? Man, a 1 point game on the seconds. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that was a great, awesome game. And I just can't wait to see what the future is for the Dream. And we gotta know our teams all of our teams will not win every game, okay? And that's okay as long as we see them play their best. And sometimes, we don't know what the player's going through, so we don't know why. Because I'm like, usually If Gray's not on, Howard is on. You know what I'm saying? They switching gears or something. This time it didn't happen like that. But it wasn't meant to happen like that. Hey, Miss D girl, you want to come up, girl? You know you can. It wasn't meant to be like that. It was meant to go exactly the way it did, right? So I'm just gonna show this a couple of highlights. Cause remember, guys, Angel is always moving. She's always doing stuff for people. Her foundation, guys, they not playing about her foundation. Angel just don't have a foundation. Just saying Angel Reese Foundation. No, they put in the work for those foundations, and they are women of their words when it comes to their foundation. Because I know her mom helps too, so they keep it 100, right? So I'm gonna play this clip, and I also want to play how she switched it up a little bit because we see people trying to do some of the same things that Angel do for as gifting, but it is what it is. She's still gonna do her thing, and this is why Angel Reese is who she is. Um, Let me add Miss D up here. Hey, Miss D, how are you, girl?
I'm
Guys,
okay. How you doing?
clip. Sorry, guys. Ooh, let me
How was your
pull
Mother's
it up.
Day?
Oh, it was good. I can't complain, Miss D. I
That's
cannot
good.
complain. I'm still here. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Our Mother's Day is every day. I
Right.
had
I know that's
Wingstop
right.
3 times this week.
I hear you.
Oh well, yeah, and I got like usually I'm very simple, like art supplies and all that great kind of stuff, and so
Hmm.
I was blessed. I was really blessed just to be able to, be here with my kids. Honestly,
Oh yeah.
um, you know, um, so yeah, but yeah, I want. How do you feel about this Angel Reese block? How do you feel
I
about
love it. I love it.
explain to me what you see from the Atlanta Dream for as the team chemistry? How you feel about it overall?
Well, I think it's great because I think last year that same thing would not happen with the Atlanta Dream. They would have kind of folded, and Angel brought
Uh-huh.
that she brings something to them, far as Angel goes to bring the energy and say, "Hey, come on, pick it up." So I think by her being there, their attitude kind of changed. So they turned a loss into a win, and you see everybody was jumping up on jumping up on her after that block, and then even Alicia. Now earlier she said she don't do blocks, but she had a block in the
Right.
game, so she's rubbing off on them. She's rubbing off on them.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
she was serious about she don't do blocks too.
Right,
Look, Miss D. Maybe she was saying that unless she have to, right? You know,
right.
or don't get it twisted. Like I can do it just because you guys don't see it. I can do that, and that's a lot. That's what I'm saying. How these players are gonna on this particular team are gonna bring the best out of each other. They're coaching each other. They're pouring into each other. Like, let me tell you something, and we probably won't see it because it's behind closed doors. Everybody in the league saw and watched what Angel and Camilla was going through, right? Now everybody spoke on it, but they can imagine. And it's when people understand either they've been there behind closed doors with it, right? And the thing about everything that went down with the Sky team was that they didn't hide it. They let the world know how they were the front office, not the some of them, who they are on that team, but they let it be known and they like this is how we are, this is how we rolling. We don't care what you guys think. We're gonna continue to do these type of things. You know what I'm saying? But what we saw in this game was like I said, Miss D, it was definitely team chemistry. It was definitely like, a breakthrough for Angel, seeing that people really have her back. It was just beautiful. It was just beautiful. Like everybody came together to win this game.
They did. And people, like I said, people was doing things that you normally don't do, but just because she was there, she kind of motivated them to do that. And also, you notice the vets in Atlanta appreciate her more than the vets that did in Chicago.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Miss
They're not
D.
jealous of her. They're not like, okay,
Right. That's the whole thing. The jealousy. You spoke, Miss D, you did a mic drop. That's what it all boiled down to. For what? You know what I'm saying? But that's how people do, they gonna do those type of things, right? But you be like, for what? You can have the same dream in a different way. You never compare your dreams or what a person has that you don't have because you don't know what they had to go through to get there. We only know some of what Angel had to go through. If we knew the hell, we probably crying, boo-hooing for a whole month. You know what I'm saying? Like it was real. But yeah. So I'm gonna play the little clip and then we'll get back to everything else, guys.
Jahina Pow with the game-winning jumper with 11 seconds left, and now one but two blocks. Alicia Gray, and then as time extends the dream. Jahina Pow with the game-winning jumper with 11 seconds left, and now one but two blocks. Alicia.
you hear Paw, you hear over the mic. Let's go, let's go. And everybody say, look, ADP. Everybody say South Carolina, LSU can't get along. They get along with
Well,
each other.
I was Miss D, Miss D, don't do that. Look, Miss D, you was on me when I said why can't I like both, Miss D? Or was that Jacob? That might have been
No,
Jacob.
I like both. I like both. That was Jacob. I
Oh,
don't have no
okay,
beef with.
okay. That's why I
I
had
told
to
you who
take
I
back.
don't
I was like,
like.
wait a minute, that
I
probably
don't
was
like.
you.
I don't listen like the players. I don't like the coach, but I don't listen like the LSU player.
Oh, well, Miss D, we know Miss D is so. I like the coach, but okay, Miss D. But yeah, right, Miss D. You definitely can like both. Shoot, we like all. Look, we like different players from different teams. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's good to be able to have them together. But that's just like if Raven was up there, Miss D. Angel love her some Raven. So that would
Yeah,
that would
she
have been
called her some
good
boop. She
too.
called her Boopy, whatever you called her. Got a little nickname for her, Boopy, something like that.
Here come the trolls. I had to kick that one out because we not about that life. Coming in here starting stuff. Yeah. So it was great to see. Guys. Also, let me show you what else she did. And yeah, it's right after this thread. Let me go to my threads. I want to show you guys something. Where is it? Where is baby girls? They got so so much. Okay, guys, this is what Angel Reese did for the team this year. She gifted all of the whole team. Angel Reese gifted her Atlanta Dream teammates with her shoes on her own birthday. So all the team got shoes on Angel Reese's birthday. She gifted. Normally sometimes she'll do the beats. But this year she donated shoes to the teammates. That's why and the thing about what I love was Okot. So will Okot be the next Reebok sign? We'll wait to see, right? Because Okot wore her shoes on game day. That was so sweet. She didn't waste no time. She's like, girl, clock it, clock it. Okay.
You know what? Angel's like a
Yes,
big
yes.
sister to Baby O'Cott. She's like a big sister.
Yeah. And
O'Cott
that's
only
what
like
I'm saying
21 years
about
old, and Angel like she just turned 24. That's her baby sister.
right, Miss D. And
Mhm.
look, the thing of for her to have so much respect, she didn't waste no time put those shoes on. You know what I'm saying? Like very thankful. And she said that from the beginning. She was excited about playing with Angel. And just to see the different things It's just beautiful, guys. The whole team chemistry is just beautiful. Let me see. Was that the okay, yeah, I wanted to show you guys the shoes. Um and what else did I want to show you? Yes. Oh man, I can't wait for her and Ken Dog to play. Yeah, I played that one. Um So, guys, yes, we know she recorded double doubles is 50. Angel Reese becomes the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 50 career double doubles. So, add that to it on the Block City Day. So, Miss D, I was telling them they have to take off. Can Angel Reese close a game? Yes, she can.
Yep, she
She
sure
closed the
can.
game. She can
Yep.
close a game. Can you? Look, but did you notice? I ain't gonna say no names. Did you notice somebody else was trying to close the game? And I'm not
I
talking
saw
about
that.
Mitchell. I'm not
And
talking about
that's that.
Mitchell
And
either.
yup, already know. And that's you know what? And but you know what? It's still catering to her. Because Raven was not in that game. If they would have had Raven in the game along with Mitchell and had
Oh yeah,
moved
the
a
turnout would
certain
have
player.
definitely been different.
Yeah.
And that's what they're gonna have to figure out over there. They're gonna have to
That's why I
figure
want Raven
out.
gone. Yeah, I want her gone from
They're
there.
gonna have to figure out. Do you want to win games or not? You can't just listen. When you have great players on your team, you can't just let me tell you something. If you just use those players when you want to, you can count the first round of them playoffs out the door. And I don't care how many dogs you got on that team. If you don't figure out a way to put Raven Johnson in the game like you're supposed to, then it's not going to go well. And it doesn't matter how many sharpshooters you have on that team. What I can say too, guys, is that what I loved about the Aces versus the LA game yesterday and the Dream versus the Dream versus the Lynx is that you didn't have 10,000 foul calls. I loved it. I loved it where we could. I love it when we can watch games where it's not 10,000 foul calls. And you guys get ready because you know how when they play home games, a certain team, the temperature team, play home games, you know how it's going to go. And that's why when you go there to play, you got to find other ways to get that ball into that basket when you go over there. But it was a great game because we didn't have all those shenanigans yesterday in the Aces game, and we didn't have all those shenanigans in the Dream against the Lynx game. The other games they were great, but they were hard to watch because of the 10,000 foul calls. If people don't think that's an issue, it's a big issue, and since teams know this is what they're going to be up against, they're gonna have to find other strategies. They're gonna have to find other strategies to figure out how to pull off the wins. What you think, Miss D? I think Miss D went on. I don't know. I think she put herself in timeout. But anyway, we're gonna move on to our next player. Da, da, da. Okay, let me see if I can get my girl up here. Um, let me get up here and close this one out. Um, let's go to search. I want to know, where are all the people that said that Chennedy Carter would never, I mean, she would never be coming back into the league? Where are you guys at now? I don't see them. I don't see them. Where you at? You spoke on this young lady's life like you knew that she would never be playing in the WNBA again. Like it was a known fact that she would be banned from the WNBA until you messed around and found out. I've always said Chennedy Carter would be back in the league. and yes, I went over in an earlier show that you know what I'm saying, how she didn't give up on herself, how she you know what I'm saying, believes in herself, how she just is that dog too. And I got to go on my triplets first. So guys, don't come at me. Angel Kid and Miller, I have to do them first or whatever. But we'll see how much time we get in to go over all the players. Uh-oh. Where's Miss D at? Did Miss D drop? Okay, guys, I'm waiting for Miss D to get back. I don't know what happened if she dropped off. But yeah, so Chennedy Carter she's not in the starting lineup for the WNBA. But that doesn't make a difference when it comes to Chennedy Carter. People say, oh, she ain't gonna want to play off the bench, or she can't do this, or she's not gonna do that, or she gonna have to do this. Let me tell you something about Chennedy Carter. Chennedy Carter is a very intelligent basketball player. And when I say she coming 2026, oh, she coming 2026, and she is not coming to play. Do she have to take somebody's spot? No, she is spot on with what she's doing. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you is coming in. She's in a new system, guys. She got to get used to that new system, and and getting it together, because going to different teams and they got a different way of playing, it's not easy like you guys think, even if they practice 5 or 6 games before. But I'm getting ready to play some highlights from Kendall. I'm going to play her presser from yesterday, and I had the enjoyment of watching this game. And let me tell you, in the beginning, the Aces had to, in the beginning of the game, Asia was warming up. Asia was warming up, guys. She was warming up. Let's just say that, okay? And once Asia got warmed up, all of them got warmed up. We were able to see a good game. I'm noticing, I don't know, I have to learn Becky's style, because I guess she plugs in her bench at certain times, because I'm like, is this usually Becky's system where the players, the starting 5 play majority of the whole game? I'm just learning, because, it's a different, different team that I'm learning how she does it, because they need their rest too. So I'm trying to figure out that part. So as I watch more games, I will see how she works out. Is this how Becky does it? Or is she, is she going to be like allowing them to play so long and then come in and bring her bench? Miss D, is that how Becky do the game?
Yep, that's her.
Okay.
She,
See, I
very
wasn't
loyal.
familiar. Okay.
Right.
Because I didn't want to say, oh, I'm trying to figure this out. But if that's how she does her rotations and everything, then okay, I'm just gonna continue to watch. Big Girl said, I'm happy that Chennedy, Angel, and Camila have the vets and support they need. I love how they're smiling and playing freely. Great analysis, Big Girl. Great analysis. You are so right. So yeah, I was just trying to figure out Becky's, because I was noticing, Big Girl, that majority of the starters was playing. Hey L.
But you know what? Hey L, but you know what? They need to start her, because you see what happened in the Phoenix game. They put her in kind of late and they was getting crushed. So
I know that, Miss D. I know that. That's why I was asking.
They need to start her. I think they're gonna do that. Jewel, no. So put her back on the bench and put Kennedy, because nobody can guard her. She's a blur.
And Miss D, I think they would have won that game if they had a plug Kennedy in there.
Yep. If they would have did it at the beginning, yep. Definitely.
And I see that's why I said I don't know the stats and all that stuff, but I be knowing eye tests, and I ain't want to say it, but Miss D brought it to the table. That's exactly what I was gonna talk about for that first game. That's why I said Kennedy ain't gotta take nobody's spot. She gonna be spot on. She coming for their heads, chop chop. Most definitely coming for the temperature team. Not That's So Raven probably, but I know she coming. She not coming to play. You know what I'm saying? She probably gonna do like Angel and them did in the Rose locker room. She probably got a lot of people on that list just to show. Not, you know what I'm saying? Casey in there having him a good time. Just to show you better than she can tell you. You're gonna see a lot of that, and I see a lot of growth and maturity in Chennedy Carter's responses, especially yesterday at that presser.
And you know what? I saw a lot of
Go
growth
ahead.
too because remember crazy ass Atkins socked her in the jaw with her elbow, and she didn't
I was
respond.
ready. I was ready. I was like, wait. What's the number of the corporate office? But they probably got no DEI. Never mind, guys. Never mind. I can't call them. But I'm just saying, yeah, I was like, wait a minute. And I'm looking for the reaction, guys. I'm like, oh, snap. And also the way that she handled the people that were trying to come at her, that shows you a lot of growth, right? So yeah, they would have won that game. I think Becky is learning who Chennedy Carter is. And yeah, I can agree with Miss D. Chennedy Carter will be in that starting five. When we don't know, but to come off the bench like that, Miss D, with 22 points, good gracious ball of fire. She is the bench, I guess, because
Exactly. Even when
like,
Dana Evans come back, goon.
What'd you say about Dana? What you say?
I said even if Dana come back, I said she is the bench goon. No goon, you know.
I don't even know. I have to check up on Dana. I don't know how long she gonna really be out. They didn't give a date on Dana, did they? I don't think so.
No,
I don't think they
didn't.
gave a date on her. But
They didn't.
And I just like and also, guys, the aces, it's so, man, this is so great for Angel, Reese, Kennedy, and Miller. Let me tell you why.
Well, if Miller
also said the same thing in the presser. I'm gonna play that presser for you guys.
You know what? If Miller leave the sky, it would be better. It'd be a trifecta. So I think they're gonna trade her out. I'm glad if they do.
Miss D, I don't care how many nice streams the front office on the Sky team try to pull. It ain't over, guys. It ain't sunshine and all sunshine and rainbows. It's not gonna be all sunshine and rainbows. Put it like that, because they're very repetition in their behavior, and they don't feel like they will have to suffer from the consequences. So this is why they're going to keep doing what they're doing. They sneak in and out with their shenanigans. Don't think just because they got all of these people on one team that they going to stop. Oh no. It ain't stopping. It's just getting started again. But hey, I'm just ADP over here, okay? So let's okay, I'm gonna play some clips, guys. I want to play this clip. Oh, let me put the volume.
Jackie Young now finding Chennedy Carter wide open three with the assist brought to you by State Farm.
Guys, excuse her lip language, but they was messing with Ken. I can vouch for that during that game.
Yeah, she was cussing them out.
She said, you know what up? She meant every bit of it, and I'm so proud of her because that was the light version of her creative word. I'm just saying. I watched the game. And listen, everybody can't be commentators. Okay? And also, guys, make sure you check and be watching and supporting Renee Montgomery and our girl Shamika out. Okay,
I saw that. That was nice.
They are doing the halftime show this year. Let's support. And I can see Shamika. Okay, I was like, I thought I'd be sometimes I'm nervous, guys. But Shamika, I saw it, girl. But girl, you did a good job. You did a
But I
good
hope she not
job.
like Candace. Candace kind of boring. You got to pick it up a little bit, Shamika.
She's not boring. She just, she getting into the groove of things. You know what I'm saying? Like look. Don't get it
I'm talking
twisted.
about Candace. I'm talking about Candace. I hope she don't be like Candace, boring.
Oh, she not. She a different type of breed. She's not. She's a different. Shamika Holzcloth is a different type of breed, Miss D. And don't get it twisted. She's out there doing mentoring, doing speeches and everything. That woman can speak. Okay, don't get that twisted. She just starting a new show, but it'll all flow in together. It's gonna all flow in together. That's what I did notice when I was, researching and stuff like that. She's good. She's really good. I think she was a little nervous, but man, she did a good type of nervous because she stuttered. Whatever she said came out. So I'm proud of her. And we'll see how it goes. This was their first break halftime. I think this was the first time they was on the halftime, if I'm not mistaken. If they did this for the second time, correct me, guys. But yeah. Let's look at her shift cross on this one. I just want you to see that she's not coming to play. She's not. Look at her. You better watch out. Y'all better watch out. I'm just saying, they better watch out. Let me see if I can find her presser.
She needs to call some plays for her.
Yes, yes.
You know what they
she
do?
does.
Do a pick and roll between her and Asia. Have her with the ball in her hand because Jackie, she's good, but better with the three than Ken. So if they come double team, you either have the three or you have Asia roll into the basket. So yeah, do something like that, Becky.
Cause Kennedy do some, man, it was some passes in them. Oh my gosh, they was on fire. But we know, okay, Momo, we know that Kennedy can pass. We know that. Them passes yesterday were chef kiss.
No, that's Tamika, big girl. That's Tamika with the she had she deaf in one ear. That's Tamika catches. Not Tamika
Tamika catch is
Yeah.
Sure is. Yeah, she is. Remember, big girl. See, when I was going over catchings, you was late for class. But yes, that is catchings. Remember, and when she was young, she took the earpiece out because she didn't want to keep getting bullied, and she showed how she could do without it. See, you can't be late for them history classes, big girl in there. Thank you, Miss D. See, Miss D earned her extra credit today. Big girl didn't come to class. That's why it's very important that you come with ADP doing the research on the players, even if it be like, oh my gosh, ADP is going off. Like, she is really talking. Like, she is deep into this research, right? And y'all be needing y'all little breaks. It be real talk, though. That's why I try to make sure I get everything out, because sometimes we don't know everything about our players and what they endured growing up to be able to play in the world of basketball. I'm just saying. But yeah, Miss D is correct. When she starts to make those plays between Asia and Kennedy, it's going to be off the chain, right? We love to see it. She did put what I noticed too. She did put what's her name? Oh gosh, I am so sorry. Cheyenne. I'm sorry, Cheyenne. She put Cheyenne Parker in late. Cheyenne was doing pretty good too. I think she's trying to figure everybody out, guys, because that Kennedy and Cheyenne they gonna need to be up in there. In the mix, and it, you could be a great coach, but you still gotta figure it out. And Becky, that's what she do. Yeah, I believe she do political, and I don't know when she's gonna be back. Let me play this clip of Chennedy Carter at the post game, and just listen to her, guys. Listen to her. when there's a difference in a person who wants to do great things or a person that just think they can just do whatever they want. There's a big difference. If you was to compare Carter to another certain player, right? You live and you learn. You can
She's
see
the
the
real
growth.
CC. She's the real
Yeah,
CC, and Asia's the real 22.
yeah, yes. Thank you, Miss D. That's what I'm saying. Okay, we're gonna start this from the beginning up here.
And coming into today, what was your mindset coming off of the bench, and just what did you want to, make sure that this team still had in your minutes?
I think for me, it's just more so locking in and controlling the things coach is asking me to do. I think that she's helping me grow my game, not only just offensively. I think we know I can do that, but I'm doing some really special things defensively, and I want that to be noticed too. So really just coming with the mindset to play hard, push, and give them a little spark off the bench if I can, knowing my vets. I know they're going to give us something, but when our bench comes in, we need to be ready to play and help push the lead.
Just because of your energy and your presence, even when you have the ball and don't, it's against the opponents. But for you, how much freedom do you feel like Becky gives you to be able to really be you and at the same time still learn the system where you can be as effective?
I feel like right now she's doing a great job. I feel it's game by game, and I'm trusting the process. Each game I'm showing a little bit more, and she's giving more. So I'm trusting her, and whenever it's there for me, you guys will see it. But right now, I feel like it's just game by game, getting my legs underneath me, getting back comfortable, getting back to being Chennedy Carter.
What have the past couple, days or weeks or however long you've been with Vegas been? It's been a very quick turnaround from your arrival to just getting thrown into games now.
Man, just coming straight from Los Angeles within, I would say I got a call around on the 13th. I would say within 5 days, everything's been ramped up from workouts to just trying to find life in Vegas, just things like that. So it's been very hectic. But I think I'm grasping the team. The girls are amazing. They're nurturing, and they've allowed me to come in and be me. So it's made the process so much more comfortable for me. From Chelsea to Asia to Jewel to Jack, it's been easy to just come in and flow. So I'm really thankful to have a great group of veterans around me right now.
Hey, Kennedy, welcome back to the W.
Thank you.
How does it feel to join this championship level team, and what do you think you bring to this team?
It feels amazing. I feel like I can bring a lot of things. Defensively, if we need somebody on the ball to guard, to stop someone, I can do that. I can push pace, play in transition, play fast. I think me and Asia will be a good pick and roll combination. I can space the floor for Chelsea. I can drive and kick for Jack so she can get her three. So I feel like there's a lot of just different things that I can do to exploit everyone and unlock everyone on this team, even Jewel. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Now, didn't I say that? I said it before she even said that. That's crazy.
Guys, I don't know how to pause that, and we'll go back to it. So if you hear a little bit of the same thing again, it's because I had to pause that. Yes, Miss D, you just said that. And Miss D, you is doing it up today. Guys, give Miss D a mic drop because she is doing her thing today. She is on point. Yes, you did, Miss D.
And I even
You
hear that.
just
That was
said
my
that.
first time hearing her press conference. So it's not like I heard her say that. It's not like I heard her
No,
say that. All right.
I forgot when I saw it. I know
Yeah.
they did it last night, Miss D, but I
last
didn't
night,
see
but I
it
never
last
saw
night.
it. I mean, I saw the
Yeah.
picture. I ain't turn it on. I wait till tomorrow to do something about it. But I've been watching the games and been on panels. I'll be so sleepy. I be like, I forget to do my videos. I'm tired now. Yeah, I've been on these panels. Lord. But yeah, she right. And she better. You know what? She's a better defender than what people give her credit for. And right now, like I said,
Right.
Jules need to come on the bench. Um, because you need that spark, that quick hit spark. So
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yep. Miss D nailed it. Okay, I'm gonna rewind it back just a little bit and play the rest.
Aggressive or when you're trying to facilitate the team, even Jewel. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
At 6 points in the last
minute or so with that bench lineup. And when you're on the floor with the starters, how do you make those adjustments of knowing when you're feeling like you should be the aggressor or when you're trying to facilitate and make sure you're playing within those type of different lineups?
That's a great question. It's super hard. It's not an easy thing for me to do. But when I'm out there, I'm making sure that I'm just playing basically in flow and just trying to find whoever is scoring our threat. Usually it's Asia. So we want to try to get Asia a lot of looks, a lot of touches. Then it's Jackie. And I try to just fill in when I can. Whenever it comes to me, I just try to be ready and make something happen.
Becky said that, she wanted to give you an opportunity here to, write your own story. I know it's very early here, but what does that mean to you? And what do you see that story being?
I think it's really early in my career. I think I have a lot to show, and I think I haven't done the things that I want to do. So I feel Becky giving me the opportunity to start from here. I remember Coach saying each year you have to start at the bottom of the mountain, and that's kind of how I feel. I've been at the top of the mountain, I've been in the middle, and I've been at the bottom, and I'm okay with being at the bottom and climbing my way back up to the top. I feel I'm one of the best scorers in the world, and I'm just accepting the process. I know it's taking slow, but I'm trusting God, trusting my skill set, my talent, and in the future, you guys will be able to see more Chennedy Carter.
First off, man, big fan of your game. Got so much game, but want to speak to your confidence. First part, brought the Corvette. I knew you were going to be here for a long time once you brought the Corvette to camp, but speak to not wavering with confidence, and then two, scoring without a screen. Like today, a lot of times you don't need a pick and roll to score. And how big is that for guards out there not being able to score without a screen?
I think it's really big, but I'm also thankful that Becky is allowing me to do that. I don't want to play too much one-on-one basketball, but I know that I am an explosive guard and I can beat my defenders pretty quickly within a couple of moves. So I try to just create balance, try to find my teammates, try to drive and kick, and then try to find myself. So it's just playing in flow. But honestly, Becky's a coach that when you're going, she's going to let you go. Her biggest thing is just effort. As long as I'm giving effort and playing hard, she allows me to be me. And I feel like I'm getting more and more comfortable game by game.
What's going on, Kennedy? Can you talk about how important is it for you to let coach be you? And she elaborated on how she didn't want to put chains on you, just kind of let you be yourself. So how does it feel to have a coach like that?
Well, she's obviously letting me orchestrate the offense. I think that's a big deal. And she's also letting me find myself within putting my players in the right spots, driving and kicking. So it's just her focusing on my defense. She doesn't really tell me too much offensively unless it's tips to, find the shooters in the corner, but it's really just defensively. So Becky's doing a good job. I just do what she asked me to do, and I know she's going to put me in the best position to be successful.
Coming off.
I like that. She's very humble right now. I like that. But she don't need to be humbled. I'm just saying. She real thankful.
Yeah, Miss D, let me tell you something. Who understands the game, how to play the game better? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm just saying, you have to do what's best for you in your career. And if you got to cut it the way that she just did, you do exactly that. Because what Chennedy is doing and what she's showing is that I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Right? Political said, love the shade. I hope Chennedy gets let me click on it. Sorry. She said, love the shades. I hope Chennedy gets a show called Blaze with who is that? Anta, big Chinese brand.
It's a Chinese brand.
Oh,
yep. I like them.
She probably will.
Yep.
But yeah. So you guys got to hear from Chennedy. You know what I'm saying? Her growth. And every time she posts a presser and says some things, guys, I'm gonna play it because we're noticing, we're seeing the growth. We're seeing certain things. And that's why I said, believe it or not, guys, what Chennedy said. Oh, sorry, guys. What Chennedy was saying, I know situations have happened in the past and stuff like that, but what she was saying is starting to come to, if you see it, Everything was on her. But you notice Mac and Cheese is on a different team. What is she doing? She's crashing out, right? Okay, I ain't see. I'm not trying to be messing that, guys. I'm just bringing some things out there, but But I think that Kennedy, a lot of times people misunderstand. Okay, Momo. A lot of times people misunderstand Kennedy Carter, because of who she is, and some of the things that she does. But Kennedy Carter is she's got a good heart there, guys, and it just comes with growth. It comes with going through life, different trials and tribulations and stuff, and you don't want a person to change because you want them to change or do certain things because you want them to do it. This is a perfect example of doing it when I'm ready to do it. And and uh oh yeah, Political said Jeff did her foul. That prick used Silas to dismiss her and poison GM against her. Look, Political. We gonna say he tried because guess what? She's back, right?
Hey, but Dana was apt too. Dana was a part of that too, because I think she was going back and saying some stuff. So Dana not innocent. Dana's not innocent. And a lot of those veterans was not innocent the first season when Kennedy was there.
Well, it's back like Bree Minor said about the any beef between Ken and Dana, because you got to remember, guys, the same thing we know how Angel and Miller was going through behind closed doors and different stuff like that, and they only know. That's probably the same for all of the players. All of the players knew exactly and knows exactly what happened behind closed doors. All we can do is think maybe coulda, woulda, might have happened.
But you know what?
And no,
She was the
and go
scapegoat. She was the scapegoat of that, and that's kind of sad because everybody was having their little problems, whatever they was. But they try to make it seem like she was tearing up the locker room and all that type of stuff. I don't know.
right. That's what I'm saying when I was saying like Mac and Cheese over there. You know what I'm saying, doing it, but you see what I'm saying, like, hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. But yeah, you're right, Miss D. It was a lot going on. From on that particular year, it was crazy work. It was just crazy work, and people should have took note that if not, it wasn't everybody, but if some people are going for one particular person, it got to be more to it than just that. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. It was crazy. That's why it's like it doesn't matter how many great players we have on the cloud team until that front office relocates. It's going to be some of the same type of shenanigans, except for with different people. Right, right. But you know what? Political. We have to give Teresa Weatherspoon her props. That lady is intelligent. She didn't leave them young ladies when she left the team. She became their family and their firefighter. All three of them. Every time they posted something, or whatever, you could see Teaspoon responding or she up there saying something. She never stopped that relationship or communication with these three young ladies, right? And then she forever has their back. What did Becky say? I ain't even had no conversation with Chennedy Carter yet. I had it with Teaspoon. That shows you Teaspoon lose motion. That shows you Teaspoon don't come to play. They didn't know, the Sky front office didn't know who Teaspoon was, but they quickly found out.
And I like the fact that Becky still regard Teaspoon like a big sister, and that she gave she listened to what Teaspoon had to say. Because I'm sure Kennedy talked to her and said, you know what, I do want to get back in the league, but I don't know how to. And then I'm
Yeah,
sure Teaspoon probably
right.
said, you know what, I got your back. She didn't say that. But she didn't tell Kennedy that she was talking to, of course, she didn't tell Kennedy she was talking to Becky, but she did. And so, yeah.
Thank you, Miss D. Okay, yeah. So let me see what I can.
Yeah, she wins. She
I
said, I couldn't hear you. I said, she wins. Said, what happened to the audio? No, she wins. I said the same. I was going to
oh
type it in.
nothing. She wins. Your little nephew back down. Him and Big Bro. I don't know what case it won't. So I had to quickly go ahead and see what was going on right quick. Um, but yeah, she did, Miss D. She definitely said that, and they figured out something that worked, and it was with a person that trusted Teaspoon's word. They really trusted Teaspoon's word. Yeah, I got my little one, so usually when I'm on live, he be doing this thing, but his big brother back there, so I don't know if he wants something his big brother got or what. But I
Oh,
had to check. I had
brother,
to
huh?
check and see. Yeah, his little self. He be doing some things that look. Don't nobody be messing with Casey. Um,
I don't play.
yeah, his little self. I'm like, look.
But that's somebody said. Let me see who said that. Political Leo said that Spoon vouched for Becky to get in the league because she came from a small school.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. That's good. She could tell. Can say, okay,
Oh,
I'll give you a chance. And they needed her
wow.
at that
That
bench.
yeah,
That they did
yeah,
like,
they did.
yeah.
They really did need her. It just adds to like what they were missing, and this way we'll see. Because how many didn't they start off? They start off with losing a lot of games in the beginning, right? And then they pick back
Yep.
up
Yep. That's
towards the
because when they got
second season.
the Nelson Smith. So when they got the some more people, they still need some more people anyway. And as one person, they need to get her a chance because they need some size. Um,
Barker, they got
not
Janiyah, right?
Barker. Well, yeah, but also she not well. Yeah, she's on the team now. But I like Lattimore, Natasha Lattimore. I don't know why people ain't give her a chance.
Is
She's
she
six
on the
four.
team? Is she on the Aces team?
I think she's still out there, and they need somebody. She's still out there.
Do you want some bubbles?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get you some bubbles. Okay, hold on, Miss D. Go look over there and get your bubble set. Here, come get your bubbles. Here you go. Come get the bubbles right here.
Oh, you don't like that.
No, not right there. In your bowl. Yeah. Only use a little bit at a time, okay? But yeah. Bree Minor said Aces owner roles different from the Chicago Sky organization. Yeah.
Got good
And
ownership. Good ownership.
she actually had some great things to say about Kennedy too. The owner did.
No, the GM did. That's
Yeah.
GM. Yeah. The
Yeah,
owner, he
she
put his
did.
name Davis. Yeah. Yeah. The GM.
Oh, okay.
But,
She's a GM, Misty.
right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
She's GM. Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna roll over to Miller.
Just like I got a question.
Yeah.
Talk about Ball Holler. That was a good game last night. They gonna be good.
Which one? Who?
Golden State against the Phoenix. They gonna be good. They. Oh my God.
I didn't watch that one. Who gonna be good? Who you talking about gonna be good?
Golden State. They gonna be good.
We'll see. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. We're gonna see. Because now, now that the teams got different the switched around the players and all that kind of stuff, it's a different ball game now. So we'll see. We will see. I don't know, Ms. D. We got to see like the 10 games in. Some teams we got to see, 10 games in, and some teams we got to do 5 because I'm just saying. But yeah, I'll be watching. But I didn't watch that. I was going to watch it last night and it watched me. So I guess I done fell asleep and woke up this morning with that one. But I'm glad I got to watch the, I got to watch the Aces game in LA. And I know a lot of people saying, well, LA looks different. They got to have time to work together, guys. They got to have time to come together with the LA team. That's what I think. What you think, Miss D?
I don't know. They will see. Cam Brink, the coach keeps saying that she need to do more. I think Cam Brink is not what you think she is. She'll be a great maybe role player, but she's not going to be the player that they think she's going to be. I don't see it. So I don't know. I mean, she.
Yeah, it's almost as if she's trying to force her in there to do what she wants her to do, and for Brink, it's gonna have to come natural, whatever she wants to do. It just seemed like she was like trying
defense,
to force
offense,
her.
No, right? She's not an offensive player like that. She had to focus on defense and getting her body, her strength, because she is kind of light. She's real skinny. But they probably did that because they felt the pressure. They let Rakia go instead of working out with Rakia, instead of the coach sitting down and having a talk with Rakia because Rakia felt a certain way about not getting the ball and all that type of stuff. Instead of working out with Rakia, y'all went with Brink, and y'all should have went with Brink anyway. It should have been Angel. It should have been Angel and Rakia. But a lot of teams made a mistake. They kind of banked on Cam because she came in with an injury. Like y'all still drafted her,
right?
So I don't know.
But the politics always get the best of some people,
right?
Sometimes because she has when it comes to LA guys, it's a lot of good players up there, and this is what I keep telling people: you can have a lot of. And I'm sorry to keep putting the Dream in the comparison plate. And it's other teams like that too, because I'm starting to see it with the Aces. I have to look at the other teams and see the same thing too. But it is about team chemistry. And even if you have a whole bunch of captains on that ship, it could work if you have the team chemistry. But when you have too many captains on a ship, like some of these teams, it's not going to matter if you don't have the chemistry with the players. You can see a player go out there and make 50 points and still lose a game. It's gonna depend on team chemistry. And because LA has, like I said, LA has a lot of good players up there. She just got to figure out which way, how she want to go about doing things for real.
To me, they missing some stuff. They missing something. They good. They might
Yeah.
make the playoffs, but they're not gonna go far. Either look, this remind me of the Sky or the
Okay.
Cloud team. They have a lot of pieces, but I don't see the dog like it's in the Sky or whatever. They're the type of team they either make the playoffs or don't make the playoffs. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so it can go either way with the Sparks. They got to play better defense. They can score with anybody. It didn't
Mm-hmm.
show yesterday, but they got to get their defense together, and that's what I'm saying. As far as Cam Brink, she got the least play defense. I know she's not an offensive player like that. She ain't gonna post you up or nothing like that. But yeah, we'll see.
Right. Yeah. You're right. You're right. And
Hmm.
that's a good comparison too. That's why I was like, we really got to see. Look, that's why I say some teams will get 5 games because of the chemistry. I want to see how the chemistry is gonna play out, but it's not, I don't know. I don't know because we see a glimpse of certain little things and everybody gonna want this ball in their hand, especially these ones on this 1 year deal. So let's get into talking about Camila Cardoso is next. Okay, guys. We're gonna talk about Mila. Let me pull up what we got here. Okay, so as you guys know, the other game last night, Camila had 22 points and 14 rebounds. Let's get into a little glimpse of this one. Let's put that up.
Settle things down. She'll stop and pop and connects. In a Portland uniform, she was a teammate of Rakia Jackson in LA last year. Diggins with the height on Harrison, takes her to the rim. Here's a three. They try to pull Cardoso out again. Same thing. Then a battle for the board. Ripped away. Koulibaly's hustle paying off. They'll lead it over to Sheldon. Wraparound feed. Cardoso the finish.
She's 25 years old. That's a lot to have to continuously adjust to. So hopefully this is home for her, and Tyler Marsh is the coach for her.
She's back in the Midwest. Speaking of back in the Midwest, Skylar Diggins, the Indiana Midwest, and back to the bucket for an and one. Reigniting of this franchise. Tyler Marsh talked about just the opportunity coming in here. Year 30 of the W. Special.
Let me see if I could get a better one of Mila's highlights from that particular game. Skylar gonna do her thing. No, these are early ones. Let me see. This is when Mila used to be really on TikTok doing her thing, man. She used to have a whole bunch of shit. That first year she gave us that, and then that second year her Angel was going through so much she didn't do it like she used to. I'm trying to find Miss D. I'm trying to find Mila some highlights. Let me see. On Mila. Cause Keisha was calling that. She was calling that, and we was watching the other game. So how you think that Mila's gonna do this year? Before
I can't judge. I can't judge because there was Portland, but she looked good. But I think they need to continue to, if they want to make the playoffs, they need to continue to get her the ball. They have to start with her. Skylar, you gotta take a step back a little bit. Feed the girl that's 6'7" on your team. It's not about you.
Yeah.
And if you do that inside out, then y'all win. But if she start Skylar and them start taking one-on-one and all that stuff and not getting Camila the ball, it's not gonna be good for them. So
because we've seen
Portland. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm saying we've seen that in some of the preseason, how they started off doing that and then they went away from it. You hear me, Misty?
They did. I'm sorry. I was typing. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
I'm trying to find and see what she got.
If they want to make the playoffs, they have to give it to her first. They have to go inside first.
Yeah, Miller don't.
But Miller gonna have to open her mouth and like, look, give me the dang on ball. Be like Keyshawn Johnson. For real.
She Miller, because Miller is tough, Miss D. She is gonna have to do that. People get it twisted because Miller be kind of quiet, but she actually is she's tough. She's that girl. Like, so we're gonna have to see how she does. And yeah, this is just the first game. But like Big Girl was saying, just to see Miller smiling, that's great. Just to see her smiling and everything.
Sloot need to go sit down. Sloot, you already the general manager, allegedly. Azare, all that just picking and popping. No. You got your money, just take the money, but don't be trying to just shoot like you did in LA. Just hey, that's not that type of it's like it's the type of offense, but we'll see.
Yeah. Somebody say AJ and Camila finally won the first game of the season in their careers. That little anime thing.
Oh, BD want to come over here and talk some mess, huh?
I don't know, but we ain't got the look, BD. We ain't think about no mess now. Oh, look at Pride. I ain't want to be showing.
I like that.
Miller got a face card for real. But yeah,
she's very pretty.
Yeah, she just people think because she's quiet, saying she don't mean business. That's the only thing. But we'll see. She had 22 points, 14 rebounds, and 8 offensive rebounds. So listen, we'll see. Our whole GOAT, me and Miss D, and I'm quite sure a lot of you chat. We want to see what these women do for the season. We got all three of my triplets are on different teams. So I want to see them do good, really. We got Angel with the Dream, we got Kennedy with the Aces, and for now we got Miller with the Cloud team. But Miller is definitely she's doing her thing. And she continue to do her thing if they give her the ball, Miss D. That's what it's going to depend on. If they don't isolate her from getting the ball.
Exactly. They're not going to win like that, because you know what? I don't trust their defense. Even with Azare, they not known for defense. Azare, Skylar okay, but she's older. Rakia every now and then. So the really decent defensive player you have is Miller. So
right, you said that right.
He will she's just collecting the paycheck. So I don't know.
And so they just have to they just got to make sure they keep her involved in the game, and we'll see. This is just the first game, so we'll see how the game is going. And this is it's so many personalities. It's so many. It's some vibes I'm seeing, but I ain't gonna call them out yet. I'm gonna wait and see what happens first. So I'll wait and see what happens with that when it comes to Miller and how they get her the ball. Hey, Live Laugh, how they get her the ball and everything. So next, Miss D, do you want to talk about how Raven is doing first, or do you want to scoot into Flage?
Let's do Raven, and then you know what? I want to do a dark horse too, if you don't mind.
I don't know what that is, girl.
Let's talk about Roy as well.
Oh, girl, I know you. Look, guys. Y'all know how Miss D.
That was one of my teams I picked to get some people some problem. And yesterday, they almost won. They almost beat the Liberty. Liberty is one of the contending teams.
Okay, so you want to pull up? You want to pull up Rory?
Let's do Raven first. But then
Raven first. Okay. Right. Is it somewhat better? That I could pull up her highlights. I'm only using Threads and Instagram because they don't flag you. They don't. When you're doing the Instagram or whatever, they don't flag you for nothing. But if you do it straight from YouTube, it's like, okay,
I didn't know that.
you know what I'm saying? It's just like you got to take it
But
out.
you know what you got to
So
do?
that's
You know what you need to do? They got something called the screenshot recorder. Get you one of those apps to screenshot it and then record it, then put it on your string guard. Do it like that.
Miss D, I'm a full-time parent.
I hear you. I hear you.
I'm sorry, Chad. She
Okay,
look.
but no, they got to highlight. Well,
I
she
asked
played
my
11
crew.
minutes.
Huh?
The minute she played pretty good. She had a few assists when she got in the game. She, defense. So, if you could, I guess it's a highlight of her also winning a jump ball, but I don't know.
I mean, because I can pull up now. The only ones I can pull up is I finally got the Instagram hook to here, and my Instagram and my threads. That's why I like it. I'm starting to go back to put my little videos in there. We Are They Now, or whatever. But still, I'd be like, I don't know, Ms. D, if I got to go back. Okay, let's see. Now, if you can find her highlights better,
I can't, unfortunately.
That's April. See, that's April with Raven Johnson.
Right. So you know what? Okay, let me just talk about them. So Raven came in, did some good stuff. They didn't play her in the fourth quarter, which I thought they should have her bring the ball up. Then pass.
Yeah.
CC gonna learn how to. She gonna have to learn how to play off the ball because a lot of times she still had problems with turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
And she has good passes. But a lot of times as well, she make it one or two good passes, then she turn the ball over, careless turnovers. So she's still struggling with that. Kaylin Clark. So that's why you need it. Also on defense, she still struggled. So you needed Raven in there, at the point of attack. But I don't know. Rory, I like George Amore, but I think Rory gonna be taking over that starting point guard spot soon. When she get in there, the team play better. She just like Raven far as, okay, she's not necessarily looking for a shot all the time, but she know how to play defense and she know how to get her team in the right positions to score. So that's why I want to talk about them too. Now, yesterday, Flaw played good, but the reason why they won the game yesterday, she played good still. Lexi Brown was hitting from three. So she finally doing something. Well, let's see if she do something next game because she had one big game every 20 games. So yeah, they doing what they do. Of course, Fajay get more time than any of them, but we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I guess
had five 3-pointers, and it was hitting from three, so that propelled them to get that win. But it was against Connecticut, and we also learned that they need to start Anissa Murrow, but it's gonna be a long season for them.
Yeah, they're gonna because Anissa
that's why she ain't letting you up.
So, This highlight. I'm pulling from Instagram.
Clay was at the game, bigging her up, huh?
I ain't got time. I don't know about all that.
She didn't like the backlash.
Hey, don't start them shenanigans because I'm a Megan Thee Stallion fan, and
that's not right.
I'm all Meg over here.
That's why they needed Raven. Raven can handle the pressure. CC still can't handle physical contact. Stop it. But she wins a BD. Guess who was there to go see Jackie Young? And it was kind of messy. Jackie Young and Alyssa Smith is on the same team, and instead of her being with her team, Miss Homegirl, Dejanay was there to see Jackie Young. Right there, she wins. Poor Alyssa Smith. That's embarrassing. That's some tacky stuff. But you know what? Alyssa Smith should have known. It was a video of allegedly Dejanay. I saw the video. Look, they was kissing. Dejanay kissing on Jackie Young. Oh, Jackie Young.
Miss D, we ain't got nothing to do with that stuff.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Uh-oh. I guess you going and coming back. Yeah, Bree Minor. Anissa is a beast, and she definitely is going to be the game changer for Connecticut. So they need to get it together. And the fact that they did not, and Roy Harmon did not get an invite, and she still, okay, Miss D, and look, she got to one team dropper, she got to another team, and she is off the chain. So that just go to show you, you might not get picked, but don't you dare give up. You don't know how it's gonna come around. How you gonna, they might not invited you, but you showed doing your thing on that Mystics team. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I tried it for you, Miss D.
No, I was talking. I
Yeah.
guess I was talking to myself, and I was saying, BD was being messy. I was telling her how Lexi Brown was getting off, and she.
Oh, Belinda says she think the Mystics got some real Twin Towers. Who you think the Twin Towers on the Mystics are?
Twin Towers.
Because look, Belinda, you gotta wait. You got
she's about Kiki and
Kiki and Shakira.
No, Kiki. Well, Shakira, but also Shakira, Kiki could be one, but Kiki. I mean Shakira, Kiki, or Betts. So yeah.
Well, it depends on how he's gonna let me see. Yeah, I give you something. You want something? It's bubblegum. It's bubblegum. Yeah. We're gonna see how he uses bets, Miss D.
But you know what? Unlike the NBA, he got time to keep all of them. So I suspect in the next, I would give them another 2 years, and they better be competing for a championship. They got too much talent not to. We'll see.
Let's see what BD is. BD is not nice to us, Miss D.
He messy. He said I was talking about Lexi Brown.
He want to come. He want to come on the. He want to come up. He want to come up here. So if he don't be nice.
But listen, hold on. Also, remember I was saying how Dejanay was not with her team. She was going to LA to go see her boo thing, and it wasn't Alyssa Smith. It was Jackie Young. And Jackie
Miss D, we ain't got nothing to do with the personal stuff, Miss D.
I'm just saying. No, BD was being nasty. What you say, BD?
Yeah, I was being
don't
nasty.
say that up here. Don't say that.
I'm not. No. I came up here because I wanted to know what y'all thought about Angel's first game.
Okay. Because
that's what I came up here for.
I saw some in the chat, and BD said, "No, I'm just playing." But no, for real,
I was just playing.
Case. No, that might have been the case. I mean, you never know. You don't know what made.
Well, here's the thing. Lexi Brown did absolutely nothing last year. Now all of a sudden, Clay Piper her and she hit 5 threes. That ain't happening in no vacuum.
BD, we don't know that for sure. We don't know that.
They've been practicing. You know, Clay got a whole court in his crib.
Guys, we don't know that for sure. We're gonna beat that.
Okay, but anyway, what y'all thought about
Lexi Brown? Apologize, BD, because you don't know that.
She's getting it better than me. Shit.
No, you don't know that for sure. So
Okay, hold on.
Nah,
you know that J.O. had a good game because Dejanay went to go see her?
We don't know that. We're not starting all that type of stuff because that type of stuff gets spread out.
Just playing. Oh, you know.
Yeah, we just talking a little stuff.
But they're not gonna see it that way. So you gotta be careful. Just so you know, Dejanay and what's the girl's name?
Jackie Young?
No.
Or Alyssa Smith?
No. I'm just gonna say Dejanay and Lexi, I am not in your business. That is your personal business. You do you. This is not what this. This is not what this. Excuse me. This is not what this discussion is about. This is about the recap of the players.
Free Alyssa Smith.
So this.
You see, it's not me being messy. You see, it's not me. It's not me.
For you. See, guys.
Okay, let's get back.
Please take
to it.
Yes, thank you. And like I said,
I do want to know though.
when it comes to BD and Miss these shenanigans and what they have to say. Okay, all right. So
What y'all thought about
Lexi,
Angel's
keep
first
doing
game
your
though?
thing. Lexi, keep doing your thing. DJ, do what you want. Okay, but
What you thought
Don't do
about
we
that.
Angel's
already
first
talked.
game?
Both of them don't do what you want. That's not good. Let's
Go,
be
I don't
positive,
know, baby.
ladies.
Go find it.
No, we already talked about Angel. We know
Nah, see,
what
I
she is.
missed it. That's why
Yeah,
I was coming to ask. What did y'all think? 11-14 for game one, the game winning block.
she
Do
did.
you
She
think
did rub it in her
she
face. Yep, she did.
do you think she had a good game or a bad game?
She had okay. She started off. I would say failing with a failing grade. I would give her an F. But in the second half, I'll give her A, which means that she had a C plus game.
About a C. That's
Yep,
why I was thinking about a C
yep,
because 11
yep.
points with 5 turnovers. That's not a good ratio. 11 points and 5 turnovers. Not for a big. Just for a big. For a guard, it's a little different. But for a big of 5 turnovers with 11 points, that's not a good ratio. But she saved her game with the block at the end of the game. She won the game with the block. And Pow Pow, give Pow Pow all the credit in the world. She ain't had to
Yep,
take that shot, but she was lady enough and had the ovaries to take that shot. So
yep.
shout out to Pow Pow for taking that shot. I was very, very
And
happy to
what
see
school
her
did she
take
go
that
to?
shot.
She went to South
South
Carolina.
Carolina, I
She got that
know.
down dog in her.
No, I'm just saying. I was happy to see Pow Pow take that shot. It could have been Alicia Gray, could have been Ryan, the normal people, but to have her take that shot at the end of the game, that said a lot
Uh,
for me.
BD, this is let me tell you how this is an encouraging type of show. We was uplifting Angel.
No, we
I did
no,
my
no, she
whole.
did. No, we said she had a
What
good
you say,
game.
Miss D?
No,
I
he
did my
said that she.
whole I have a dream Angel speech. So
No.
um
Listen, Angel didn't play bad.
you got this ego. Every time BD come, he got this little type of ego or whatever.
He's from
And
New
I'm
York.
over here like the social butterflies. And that's why he got
It's,
that dog picture up there. You know,
it's
he
the
could
New
put
Yorker
any
in
dog
me.
picture up
Right,
there.
he's from
But
New
he
York.
got that
You
pit
know how
up
people
there.
from New York act. They
Yeah,
ain't
I'm a New
saying
Yorker, ADP.
It
You know,
don't
I don't
matter.
have
hold on, BD.
It
I
don't
don't
matter.
have the
It's
southern hospitality y'all guys got.
BD,
I don't have
BD.
that.
What happened?
Yes.
What happened? Somebody
What
alarmed you.
happened with what?
What's that
Oh no,
noise?
that's because I'm outside the parking lot on my job. I'm on my lunch
Oh
break.
Lord.
oh
He
Lord,
called the
that
alarm to
whistle.
get off. Right, that's him. He called the alarm to go off.
But yeah, I thought you know who I thought had a good game on the low? Ocott. I thought
Oh yeah.
Ocott was really good last
Big
night.
Mama. Yeah, Big Mama had a good game.
We not
Yeah,
we already said the players
Yeah,
altogether,
we
but we
did. He
was
missed it.
pointing
He
out.
just we told him that. We told him that. You missed it. But go ahead, ADP. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. I'm just saying I missed what y'all
I'm sorry.
commentary on that. I was just saying I think Ocott had a good game, and my Liberty they 2-0. We not even healthy yet. Wait till we get healthy. We not even healthy, and we doing it. Wait till we get healthy. Y'all gonna be in trouble once we get healthy. Once we get Satu and Sabrina back, it's gonna be over. I'm just saying.
We will see
I
because
don't.
you still got to have chemistry. You still have to have chemistry. We'll see how it, all coming together. It don't mean that you're
I
gonna
keep
win.
telling. See, that's why you can't miss the first part of class
Right,
because
right,
if the teams are not, I don't care how many points you go out there. You can score 50 points and you can see
right,
your team will still lose. If you don't establish that team chemistry, imagine
right.
how many games you're going to lose compared to how many games you will win. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about one player. And that's what I was saying in the beginning of it. I talked about what Angel did, but I also said that it is a team chemistry. It takes a team to come back and do what they did. This is why we got to wait. We got to see what happens with the other teams. Because for me, speaking for me, the team like the Dream has put it out there. They've set the blueprint for this year, for real.
Mm-hmm.
You can take
Big
it or leave
girl,
it. But
big,
yeah, go ahead.
BD, big girl
Reese.
on your bumper. BD on your. I mean BD, big girl on your bumper. BD. She got some beef
Yeah,
with
I
you.
know it. Yeah, I'm still waiting to have that debate with Big Girl. She don't want to come to my channel though. But
You
Well,
ain't big girl is from the booth. You don't want to mess with big girl. Big girl cut
I
bricks
do
more
want to
than
mess with
nothing
big
else.
girl.
She
I do want to
don't
mess with
play.
big
She
girl.
don't
I've
play.
been waiting to mess with big girl for a year.
You
She
ain't
don't want to
ready.
mess with me.
No,
Is
Pause.
no,
the
no,
issue?
no. Guys, before we get into the rest of this, let me run this back and let y'all know something. There was one particular day where it felt like the males came on my channel to try to take over when it comes to female situations or with the basketball game, right? This one particular day, I ain't seen Big Girl since then. I ain't trying to call you out, Big Girl, but Big Girl came on the panel that particular day. And when I say she was mic dropping left and right, she had it to the point where Wody and BD changed their way of talking and their way of thought that
You
particular
got you,
day.
BD,
And
huh?
if you go back and research that one, I'm telling you the truth. One thing Big Girl don't play about, she don't play about the women of America. Just period. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I'm pro black women too. I'm all for my black women now.
You
I've always
are, but
been that.
you nobody said you weren't, but you like got this old you sometimes you up and down where you have this old school mentality where women have to stay inside of a box sometimes when you're talking about certain things. Not saying that you do that all the time, but it's in you, and you said it. I listened to you in the chat. And when you come up here, it comes out. Not even if it's not intentional, it's just the old school way of some of the things you think. That's all.
Well, you got to understand, ADP. I'm 53 years old. I ain't no spring chicken.
I don't
So
care.
like,
I don't care if you
That's
were
still
50,
young,
30,
BD.
20. That ain't got nothing to do
BD.
with it.
BD, that's still young. You ain't an old man. You're supposed to be having an old man mentality like that. That's
well,
young.
I don't think I got an old man mentality, but I think there's a place for women in everything except the military. Honestly, if you want to ask me, I don't think women should be on
Women's
the front
listen,
lines
BD,
fighting.
BD, BD, BD.
But
Women's
other
place
than that,
where
there's a place for women
hold on.
everywhere.
Women's place, hold on. Women's place is where she want to be, not where somebody else need to tell think she should be. Okay,
Nah, I don't want. I was in the military, Miss D. I don't
I
want a
understand
woman
that. I
guarding my
understand how you
six.
feel. I know that, but if she wants to do that, that's what she wants to do. Okay, got it,
But that's another
got it.
story for another time. No,
Okay, you
because a
got it.
woman not dragging out no 250-pound man under fire.
Oh my
But
God.
Not
again,
BD.
that's
Not
another story for another
no,
time.
no, no, no. You can do that on your channel, but when you come over here and you have these women on this panel, you're gonna respect this panel. I don't care about no, they
I
shouldn't
am
belong in this.
respecting it.
No, no, no. I don't care if they don't. You think they don't needs to be in no military, you need to be in this, need to be in that. Real talk. We are the women of America, and we can do what the heck we want to do. If we want to
Thank
go
you.
and be in the military, we can do that. If we want to raise children and have a career, we can do that. If we want to tell the men the truth, even when they don't want to hear, we can do that. But I'm the type of person, for me, from the people I've had in my life that I've been a part of in a relationship, I ain't ever had a man come at me like that in any type of way. I've always had that man to lift me up the same way I would lift him up. Will we go back and forth every now and then, keeping it real? But in order for us to grow as brothers and sisters, as relationships grow, we have to have, okay, boo boo. We have to have it where we can be there for each other instead of tearing each other down and telling each other what they can and cannot do. It's time out for that. Women have to be inside of a box and they can only do certain things. Let women be themselves, because you can see we continue to make history. They want us for everything. They want us in the voting. They want us for this. They want us for that. We make the change. When we come together, we win together. When we hold back to see what the world can do about coming together, it's full of shenanigans. Look at it now. So don't get it twisted. What this is about, look, if you want to take it back, we'll take it back to the women's suffrage. We can take it back to the women votes. We can take it back when the women couldn't even be on the same court as the men. That stuff has changed. We have to get out of that type of mindset when it comes to our queens in America. Are we perfect? No. Can we do all things? Yes, we can. Only way we don't win is if we put limits on ourselves. And this is the biggest problem. Some people allow man to tell them what they can and cannot have. But the way it's going now, we getting ready to rise up and they're going to put up or shut up for real. So my channel is not going to be up here to disrespect any type of queens and tell them what they can and cannot do. You are entitled to your opinion, BD, and say whatever you want to say. But for today, let us, AEP, my channel. I'm over here uplifting. And the reason why I continue to uplift people and these women of basketball, not only am I a woman myself, a parent, a teacher, or whatever the case may be, I've been there. I've been there and done that. I've been through the trials and tribulations, so I can speak on it. Oh, hey,
I got you, but I wasn't trying to
I'm
put
just
nobody
saying,
down. That wasn't my intention.
No, I get it. I'm saying you're entitled to your opinion, but on this panel and on this platform, we have to uplift each other. I'm not going to go on your channel and dog nobody out. I might say, BD, now you're wrong for that, or you could have said this way, but who am I to tell you how to feel and what to say? I can't do that. But what I can do is when you come over here, if you feel like you want to say something like that, that's a disrespect to me, because I respect you in that chat. I respect you on this panel. I'm not going to dog you out. I'm not going to talk behind your back. If I have something for BD, I'll put it in that chat, or I'll put it on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Real is what you get. I'm the type of genuine person over here. I say what I say, and I mean what I say, and I say what I feel. You know what I mean? So I just want this to be like today. We had a good sports weekend. Yes, call them out. You can call them out all you want. That's your opinion. But when it comes to putting women inside of a box, we can't continue to do that for our Black queens. And we see it so much. And the reason why the chat and someone like me get so riled up about something like that, they trying to beat us up every day of our life just for being Black, let alone being a queen, a Black queen of society. So we don't want to come on these panels and we don't want to hear that type of stuff, even though, it might be all jokes and fun, but on reality, this is what the type of stuff they like to see. YouTube will grab quicker to the negative of going back and forth and us disrespecting each other than they will of us uplifting each other and speaking something positive. So I just want to be able to get up here. Let's agree and disagree and stuff like that. But let's be respectful to the women of the world and the kings of the world as well. You know what I mean? So that's all I got to say about that part. As far as the sports and stuff, you can say whatever you want about the sports. Y'all know me. I'm looking at the mental, the look. I'm looking at the eye test type of stuff. You guys do your stats. Y'all know that y'all further on in the years. Even with Lisa Leslie stuff, I got to go run it back and, research it. So, and I definitely haven't did Michael Jordan stuff back or whatever. But I'm just saying you guys are, you give the full breakdowns when it comes to the stats, when it comes to the different type of players. And yes, we know what Angel could have, should have, would have did, but it wasn't in the time and God's timing of what she should have did that particular day. What we saw what we needed to see moving forward, so we can know that she was kind of, you could tell she was nervous. She in a new system. She's trying to prove, not trying to prove to the world. She's trying to show the world that don't give up on me just because I go to a different team. It's all love. I'm gonna do what I need to do, but just give me grace. Just give me a little grace. I know 3 years I ain't did this or 3 years I ain't did that, but look at the situation she's been in. A person, when it comes to different things that they have going on in their life, can't just bounce back like that. But now that her team stepped in when she needed them to and have her back, you will see more of her coming out. She got the message in that first game. Trust me, she got the message. But even though it didn't show in 11 points and all that kind of stuff, it still showed up on the court after the second half. That fourth quarter Barbie showed up because her team had her back. So that's what I would say. That's what I would say about when it comes to Angel. She's in a new system. I was watching Chennedy be in a new system. They in new systems. That thing ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? If they adapt to it quick, kudos to them. because they got to do exactly what that coach is running. That ain't
Right.
easy.
Well,
Right.
Kennedy looked fine last night. She seemed right at home.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
she's learning. She had
What
still
she
learned Becky's
can.
system. But the
Right.
preseason and stuff, she was
Right.
she was overwhelmed and she was getting tired. That's why Becky came in and said, "Hey, I made a mistake in pushing her when I know she got to get back. You know what I'm saying? Get back to the game and all that kind of stuff." So we just got to wait and see what happens. But it took, she'll get it. Some people get it quicker than others when they're in them new systems.
You
But we
see
gotta
Raven's first
wait.
shot. You see it. That, but look, unfortunately, that was her only attempts because she was on the
She
bench.
took out the game.
She only had 11 minutes, and that was like maybe
Yeah.
basically maybe the first, some of the second, and then very nothing of the. I mean, a little bit of third and no fourth. I don't think.
It and this is why I said that she's gonna have to include Raven in those games, guys, because that's gonna be the difference maker if they make it to the playoffs and if they don't want to go out in the first round. She's gonna
Well,
have to
I don't know
include
if they're gonna
Raven.
make the playoffs because besides Chelsea, Leah, a little bit of Raven, a little bit of Timpson, they don't have no. I don't like Hines Allen. She's not. They too small, and
Oh, better
they're
believe
really
the
missing.
Fever are going to make the playoffs now.
No, they're not. No, they're
They're
not.
going. Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Listen, Miss D, I hate to make this
No,
political. There are 44 Fever games on TV.
I know that.
44
That
of
don't
them.
mean nothing.
There's no way they
They're
don't
gonna
make the
lose. No,
playoffs.
they're gonna
There's
lose.
no way.
BD. They're gonna lose a lot of these games because I noticed in the Dallas game they have no shot blockers. Tips is still kind
No,
of
they're
young.
small.
They
They
small,
are. The
exactly.
Fever are small.
Dallas was big and physically got to him. I
But
said
I
they're not.
still think the Fever are going to make the playoffs,
No,
though.
no, they're
Even if
not.
it's a 7-8 seed, they're going to make the playoffs.
No,
You
no, they're
telling
not.
me the Sky going to do better than the Fever?
Oh,
Or
which
one
one?
of
The
these
Sky? Why you
expansion
compare? Hold on,
teams?
hold on. Why you comparing the Sky?
Okay, maybe the Mystics. You think the
Yeah,
Mystics are
The
going to do
Mystics,
better than the
yes,
Fever?
The Mystics right now are better than the Fever overall.
I, I don't
Overall,
think so.
yeah,
I don't
overall. I
think
say,
so.
what I just say? If Kelsey and AB gonna be tired, then Ravens they're not putting her in the game. CC, I ain't counting on her, so she already hurt after game one. So they too small. They're not making the playoffs. BD, I don't know what you're watching, baby. They gonna
Yeah,
have to get.
I
They gonna have
think
to
the
go.
Fever are going to be fine.
No, they're not.
I
They're gonna
think
have to go.
they're going to be. They're
BD,
definitely going to be a
BD.
playoff team.
No, they not. They too
Yeah, they are.
small. No, they not. They got too many. Okay, they got too. You don't watch the games. They got too many small people. They need some. They need some threes and fours. And you're not gonna win with
They
them
are
games on.
small, though. I will agree with
They
that.
not.
They are small.
They're not going to make the playoffs. I hate to
Well,
say it. Not
we
gonna make
only
it.
2 games in, so
I
we're
don't.
going to see.
BD,
Teams go on
BD,
runs and
BD,
stuff like that.
BD, BD. I'm looking at them. They gonna get. They gonna have to outscore people. They not. They not that good at outscoring people. Okay, it's not gonna happen. Let it go.
Well, again, I think they're going to make the playoffs. We're just going to have to agree to disagree on that. I think the Fever
You just
make the
hold on,
playoffs at least
You just
that.
hold on. You just a CD. You just a CC fan, and CC ain't it. CC,
I'm
they
a
gonna sit
Kelsey
her. CC's
Mitchell
out.
fan too,
You a who?
and I'm a
Yeah,
Kelsey
but
Mitchell fan
you see
too.
what happened. You see what happened last year. She cannot do it by herself.
Well, here's the thing. If you watch the Fever game, at the end of that game, you see how wide open Kelsey Mitchell was when she took that three. Now
BD.
you hold on,
The
just let
first.
me finish.
Okay, go
Just
ahead.
in a basketball sense, when they did that inbound pass, if they wasn't thinking about Caitlin Clark like that, why did they run 2 people at Caitlin Clark when Kelsey Mitchell was the best player on the team? Why would you give the
Who
best player on
cares?
the team the shot at the end of the game, an open shot at that?
Hold
Who
on. You
does
forget.
that?
Hold on. You forgot to watch the fact that CC missed two. She missed a game winner, the one that could have put them ahead. And then
No,
Dallas went back
I
and
know
scored.
that.
And then hold on, she also missed a game tying one. What is she talking about? We talking
All
about
I'm
Caitlin Clark,
saying is
not
you're
Kelsey
not
Mitchell.
supposed to let the best player get an open shot and run
BD.
two
I don't know
defenders
what you
at
watching.
at
BD,
the
you just
next
want to
player.
argue. BD, you not watching this
I know
team.
I know what I
This
saw.
team. No, you didn't. This team cannot play defense. They too small. They don't have no rebounding. They could not. A lot of times, Dallas got second chance points. they not gonna make the playoffs unless they get unless they get some trades. They need to trade for somebody, a bigger player. They're not
Who
making it
you
with
think
this.
they need to trade for?
I don't know, but they not. This team is not a playoff team. Overall, to the overall 1 to 12, Washington have a better team.
Yeah, I like the Mystics.
A
The Mystics
team,
are a
a better.
sound team. They
Yeah,
really are.
exactly.
The
So they not
Mystics
making
are
the
a sound
playoffs.
team.
They
But
not making the playoffs. The Fever not making it.
ADP, do you feel this way too? You don't think the Fever make the playoffs this year?
I think they'll make the playoffs. I don't know how many rounds they'll make the playoffs, but
But you
that's
see them
if.
making the playoffs though.
If I see them making it if she do the she gonna have to include Raven more. She's gonna have to, and she's gonna have to do some things that I don't know how she gonna do it, and she ain't got to tell us how she gonna do it. She got to figure out. She got to figure out some things when it comes to certain players on that team. Is it
Well,
worth?
yeah, she's gonna
Is
have
it
a
worth?
hard time.
Is it worth losing games? I mean, if it's worth, if it continues to be like it has with the first games, BD, then no, she's gonna have to,
Well,
as
yeah,
a
you can't
coach.
keep giving up 100 points in a game and think you're gonna win. You can't just give up 100 points
They
like
wouldn't
that
even have
every game.
those points. What the sad part of it is that out of all the games this week, this one was one of uh it was for me, it was an off and on. It was good some, but it wasn't good because of the refs. There's no way you can go to the line 10,000 times, call 10,000 fouls like that. That's ridiculous.
Well, my thing
And
is
so,
Raven didn't get enough time, and that's
yeah,
to
so
Stephanie White to figure out who minutes do she take away to get Raven that time. Is it CC minutes or is it Mitchell minutes? But one of their minutes are gonna have to cut for Raven to get minutes. Now that's on Stephanie White to figure out who minutes she cut to give Raven minutes, but I don't see that happening, at least not in the near future.
well, they
Maybe when
can't
we
go
get
to
to the middle of the
well,
season or something like that,
well.
depending on what the Fever record may be at the
If she
time. If the
continues,
Fever are
yeah,
a 500 team, like a week before the
thank you,
All
baby.
Star break, then I could see Raven
BD,
getting more
BD.
minutes,
If
They
she
don't have to
but
don't,
cut.
not before
if she
then.
wait,
They don't have to
if
cut
she
Raven minutes.
waits,
I mean, they don't. Oh, go ahead. They don't
if
have to
she
cut. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead, Misty, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say they don't have to cut CC or Kels. They just have to go small because they know they don't have any big players anyway. So they're gonna have to have Raven, Kelsey, and CC along with Leah Boston and Timpson. That's your starting five.
So you run the 3 guard thing like they were doing in
They
Dallas
got. They gonna have to. They
with
don't have no
Paige and
choice. They
AZ
don't have no
and
choice.
Enrique.
Right. They don't have no
I
choice.
ain't gonna lie, they 3-headed monster. AZ didn't perform well.
Right.
She
Right.
didn't, but I
No,
think
I didn't.
she'll get the gist of it in time. It'll
Um.
come to her.
You know, I was impressed by. I'm glad that she's doing well. I like the Zaza. Zaza is gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
a menace. Zaza is gonna be a menace.
Zaza is gonna be woo
Uh,
woo
yeah,
woo
Yeah,
woo.
I like
Zaza
her.
looked good.
They got the steal of
And
the draft. I
Sims,
like.
that
Yeah, okay,
doggone
Dallas.
Sims
Hmm.
on a mission. Sims on a
That's what I'm saying.
mission.
That's who Fever missed. They missed Sims.
She,
They missed. They
Centron
also
looked
missed
good last night too.
Natasha
She was
Howard.
getting on my nerves last night, Sonya
Right, but
Centron.
yeah, but
She was
Natasha
getting on
Howard.
my damn nerves.
Hold on. Natasha Howard is what they really miss. They don't have no defense. The Fever. But they messed it up by the fans, you know, acting crazy. So that's what I'm saying. They can't keep nobody. You know what? I wouldn't worry about the Fever. Only reason why I worry about the Fever is because of Raven. If Raven leave that team, I'm through with the Fever anyway. Because Kelsey about to leave anyway. That's her last season with them. I think she gonna walk away from them.
Even despite the Supermax, she did get a Supermax
Yeah, but what's
for
how
the
many
1 year
years?
she's staying.
Yeah, one
It's
year.
just
That's it.
for a year.
Yeah.
And the people would be crazy not to re-sign Kelsey Mitchell. They would be
She's not.
crazy to
She's
do that.
not. They're not gonna give her a supermax. So she's not. She's not going back there. She wanted to lean in. Only reason why she stayed because they gave her a supermax and they quarter. That's their last quarter. They quarter twice. This year they quarter. So this is her last year. I wouldn't go back if I was her. You not go. Look, she's getting older. She about to be 30, and the next year 31. She need to go to a team. They got a chance to win a championship. Forget that.
Hey, we'll take on Liberty. I would love to see Kelsey Mitchell on the Liberty. You shitting me? I would absolutely love that. Her and Sabrina on the backcourt. I would love that.
Clark ain't leaving because Clark still got control. She can't go nowhere else to have this control. She's not leaving. So I don't know not about Kelsey leaving. She should have left. She couldn't because they cored her. I think if they didn't have that core thing where they do it like in the NFL where they keep you on the team, just
Yeah,
keep you hostage.
they court.
She would have
Yeah,
left.
it's kind of like
Right.
playing under the what do you call it? It's a word in the NFL that the players they have to play under franchise
Right.
tag. That's what it's called.
Franchise tag. Yeah.
Franchise tag.
They could do it twice. I wish they would have changed it. They could do it one time. I hate that. I don't like that core stuff. Where they get the in the NBA? Because nobody
Nah,
want to play that.
they did
Lot of
that
players.
because they have a new salary cap now.
I
That's
know
why
that,
they
but
have the
they
core
should have took.
thing.
Hold on. They should have took that cord away. They had that before the salary cap. They had that rule. They need to took. They should have took that away. So now you hold people hostage. They don't want to play no dang on Indiana. Who want to play Indiana? Nobody.
Well, I don't know if I think any of these players will play anywhere if the money right.
No, we see how that happened. Forget the money, right? You see how that happened. Dewana Barner went there. She took the money, the 100,000, and she
Right.
said she wanted to go. She wanted to leave.
Yeah, she
So
wasn't happy. Well, listen, money
exactly.
don't
So they
buy
ain't play for
love,
her.
but again, people act different when you throw a couple of racks in their face, especially when we talking about 500,000 racks, a million racks now. We
Even
not
then, a
talking
lot of players
80,000,
still. I know that, but
90,000 anymore.
hold on. A lot of players still ain't going to no Indiana. They're just not gonna do it.
And you got people who do want to play of being on TV.
Clark run that
What?
team. I'm talking about whoever in this chat. Clark run the team basically. So she ain't going nowhere. She ain't gonna get. She
Well,
not gonna go anywhere and get treated like she is here. Ain't nobody gonna put up with no
well,
Clark.
that's not unusual to see a player running the team, right? Sloop running the sky, isn't she?
Yeah, that's because dummy Jeff.
We
But go
we
ahead, ADP. Go ahead. Let's just talk about. Go ahead, ADP. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
we gonna we'll switch out from that to each his own. If you want to be a fan of particular players and everything in America, that is totally up to you. We want to. Who else was next? You talked about Raven. We wanted to talk about
Oh, and
Big
shout out to
Four.
Camilla
Ray
too.
Hammond.
I meant to say that Camilla had a really good game last night. The 22, 14 rebounds.
Yeah.
It's about time she got some
But
damn
hold on,
rebounds. You
BD,
6'7".
don't get too excited because everybody not back, Azure not back, and then also they playing Portland. So
No,
we'll
still,
keep
she
giving her
still
a
had a
ball.
good game. I just want to
I know
shout out she
that.
had a
I
really
know
good
that,
game.
BD. We know that. We'll see. Go ahead, ADP.
Yeah. So, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
And so, okay, Flage last night, she had 16 points and 6 rebounds and 3 steals. Listen, guys, her preseason, her welcome to WNBA. First games are she's definitely showing out. Yeah. Angel Reese, Flage, our LSU ladies definitely did their thing. Angel Reese, Flage, and Anissa Morrow, you are correct. But yeah,
She's going to be
LSU.
rookie of the year. Flage or Olivia Miles is going to be one of the two.
So yeah, that's why Felicia, we're gonna have to see how it goes. That's what Ms. D was talking about. We're gonna really, all of us we're gonna really have to see we're gonna really have to see. Big girl, we talked about Adrian in the beginning. We're really gonna have to see.
She be late for class.
I think Big Girl be a mess up. She was late, one of the two. Right, Misty. But about Big Four, let me take this off. I switched. I got two socials on. So okay. I don't know what this. See, I be switching. Let me share screen.
Hey,
So,
ADP, real quick. You ever heard of All 22? The site All 22. You ever heard of that?
No, I think I heard somebody say something about it.
Yeah, All 22 is the site you can go on to get all of your clips. You got to pay
all my clips.
$4.99 for it. Yeah, you get all
Uh-huh.
of the online clips for all of the basketball games, all of the football games, and you could actually copy
No.
and paste the clips to your stream or whatever without getting the copyright stuff.
Okay, good, because that was the problem with it's crazy. YouTube pick and chooses what you can use and what you can take out, right? So they kept like when I do like the series and stuff like that, they would say, "Oh, you got to take this out." They didn't say how many. It was just crazy. Every time it's like every time those are shenanigans that we deal with behind closed doors. I'm like, it's on YouTube. I got a channel on YouTube. Um,
Yeah, just go to
you
all
know what I'm saying?
22.
So
You paid a little $5 a month, and you could copy and paste all the clips of any game you want to. NFL, NBA, WNBA, Major League Baseball, whatever you want to do. It's called all 22.
all 22? Okay.
All
Because
22. But you got to pay like $5 a month. But after you pay the subscription or whatever, you get to copy and paste all of the clips and highlights, whatever they post the whole entire game, right? And you could just go through the game and just edit out whatever clip you want to show for whatever show you want to do or whatever you want to talk about or whatever. And if
You
you
hear
have
me?
like a light,
Okay.
if you have like
Okay.
a light pen or whatever, and you could write on your computer,
Uh-oh.
you can
Can you hear
actually
me?
go through the actual X's and O's
yes.
too.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, BD. I appreciate that.
What do you say? YouTube TV?
No,
No,
it's
he
called
said
all 22.
all 22.
ALL 22, the number 22, all 22.
Say what?
All
Yeah, big girl.
22.
Oh, okay.
All
Big girl. She was the
ALL.
first. Yeah, she was the first one we talked about, and I gave the reasons why. How that block set the tone for the WNBA going forward. I talked about the team chemistry and all that good stuff in the beginning. I started off with Angel first, and then I started going to the different players. So yeah, I went to we did a good amount. We did Angel, we did Kennedy, we did a little bit on Camilla, we did a little bit on Raven. I'm pulling up
What happened?
Flau'jae, how Flau'jae is doing. Um in the W. And do you guys believe that BG gave her welcome to the W moment, or what? What do you guys think about that?
Well, she
But
was going to have to get that physicality eventually. That's what the W about. If you can't take the
Exactly.
punishment, you don't need to be there.
I'm worried about her being so bony, but she'll be okay if she just gets a little more meat on her bones and
But here's the
and she
thing:
gave BG gave it to her. Go ahead.
much as I like the physicality, there is going to come a time you can't just let the women just beat each other up all year long.
They
You can't let them just beat each other up all year long.
They never did that.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
physical. It's physical, but they never beat each other
We're
up.
not we're not getting look, we're not getting to have another rainbow bright moment on
No, no,
that
no.
difference
I'm just
right there.
saying.
We're not doing that.
But guess
We're
what?
Listen,
not
the
doing that.
officiating last year
Look,
was horrible.
BD,
So
that
I
had
just
nothing to do with
needed
the
to improve this year.
no. That had
we
nothing to do with the physicality. They were just bad for officiating. And we're not gonna have it like the NBA. I don't want it where every little touch is a foul either. So you get that out your
Yeah,
mind.
because that's why I said what made the Dream game and the Aces game stand out better than the other games was that they didn't have the refs calling 10,000 fouls. It was a good game yesterday. I ain't have to hear all that extra
Yeah,
stuff.
I enjoyed the game too.
Especially when it wasn't 10,000 fouls just to have a team win the game. I just don't want to see that. But and people keep saying, this is what they expect. No, we got to change our way of thinking. We're going to expect more. They're either going to do something or they got to change the way of the game. Which one they going to do. But y'all
You
do
know what
know
else I
Flau'jae,
noticed too?
Fly.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I said, you know what else I noticed too? They shooting more threes. Did you notice that?
I don't care
That the
how you
women
shoot.
that they're shooting more threes now.
And I don't want that either because that's wrong. That's what's wrong with the NBA. Everybody wants to shoot a three.
Yeah, the
But you
Aces
don't.
put up 25 threes
Yeah.
last night.
Yeah,
I've
I
never
don't
seen
like
Las
that.
Vegas shoot that many threes in a game.
I don't like too many teams putting up too many threes because I don't want that to be a habit. You know, I mean, it's nice to shoot the three. Don't get me wrong, but you know,
Last night, the Aces did what they had to do to win the game. They won't think
right,
about them
right,
threes.
right. Go ahead, talk about flaw. Let's talk about flaw.
Yeah, I
Flaw
just
looked
want to
good.
say, yeah, she looked good in her preseason. She looked good in the beginning of the W season, and yeah, she got her little moment with BG, but yet still she gave it too small to BG. Let me that doggone Fly J is crazy.
Look, she better be happy that wasn't AT instead of BG because AT would have body slammed her like she did Angel.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
you talk about look, you talk about Camilla push you to the ground. That's the shoe. She you would have got the AT the Angel body slam. Quit playing.
Y'all see the too small.
I saw that. Really. Yeah,
Now,
AT
what
would
I
have body
didn't
slammed
see in the Storm game last night, where's
her.
Awa?
Where who?
Did any of y'all see Awa last
She
night? Because
not
I
She's
sure
still
did.
back.
overseas. She's
She's
still
not back.
overseas. All right.
Oh, she's not back yet. Okay. Okay.
Here go another
Do y'all
game
know when
related
she
guy.
comes back?
No, I haven't. There's no timetable yet. I think they're still in the playoffs or something like that. Look at that.
Hey,
Wow.
look.
Okay.
I know,
She
hit her
give it
too
a too
small. That was
small.
too cute. That was too cute. I was like, really? I was like, really, Flaw?
but
Really?
no, like for we never know. Yeah, big girl, you said she got her first text. All of them got texts off. Woo, that's the LSU dog get her. Look, guys, this just goes to show you don't know how a player is going to work out and how they're going to transfer their game to the W. Yes, she ready, she not ready. Should she have went this year, stayed another year, whatever the case may be. But she came in and she putting in that work. She putting in
Now,
that work.
Flage ready now. She ready now.
She's putting in the work. We'll see. Like we'll see when they face other, different teams or whatever. But you can definitely see this young lady put in her work on the court. Even though it was preseason, calm down, Moo. Even though it was preseason, she still did it. And for a regular game, she did it. So
Have y'all went over Cody game yet? Because she didn't impress me yesterday. Cody.
we're not
Did she
going over
play?
Cody right
She
now.
didn't play.
We're not going to go over Cody this
BD.
section
She
till
didn't
Cody
play
come
yesterday.
back. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cody got to come back. Cody is a
yeah.
dog. Don't get it
She
twisted.
is. She's a
She
beast.
just hurt. Like,
Yeah.
don't get it twisted now. She just she's hurt right now.
We talking about Roy Harmon because Roy Harmon was the reason why they stayed close to your Liberty, BD.
Right. Well, Roy Harmon, that's the Texas girl,
Oh,
isn't it?
that's good to hear, Bree Minor, because let me see if I can find that post presser. Let me see if I can pull that up because that just shows you that shows you growth. And we know, but LSU Lady Tigers, we know what we all about. We already look, we know what we all about. You know what I'm saying? It's just some that just, be hating. That's all. One thing we can say that they definitely doing their thing. We also look, we gotta say that for South Carolina because I got my killer Miller and Ravens doing good, and you got Angel Pow on the same team, and it's just they're looking good. We're proud of them. We want to see what happens moving forward because it's just the beginning of the game. And what is Seattle Post Presser? I'm gonna have to do this from
Oh yeah, she got it. Even she shot out. She shot it out. I need tomorrow. I think.
yeah, cause her and Nee got to play together. So okay, guys, I'm going to pull it up. Dang, that's 8 minutes. I'm be
Right, Professor Golden. She Rory played a lot better than Amore lately, so she gonna be in the starting lineup soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up Rory after this, Miss D, and that's when we're laying. I'll pull up Rory after this one because sometimes that's what I'm saying, guys. It's hard to get into all the players. We already know Olivia Miles. Oh man, dang. Okay, after Rory, I got to do Miles. I got to, and then I'm gonna end it.
Well, Olivia looked
Okay.
right yesterday. Yeah, she was getting busy yesterday.
Oh yeah,
And
we
I
know
love Olivia
Olivia was
Miles
doing
as
a
a
great
player.
job.
I just don't like the whole comparing her to Magic thing.
Oh
That
no,
kind of
she's not. She's
annoys
not. She's
me.
Oh,
not magic. No, no, she's not. But she good.
well, we're not talking about all that. We just talking about Olivia. Let me get this right here, because let me put this
Nah,
on your
Olivia got
phone.
busy yesterday though. Give her because she got right
She been
yesterday.
doing her thing since she been doing her thing since preseason. So,
I think she
and
got to
it
tag
and
a big girl, Anissa, because she was mad about a foul call. But go here. Here you go, y'all. Here you go.
The ladies. First ladies. Together, pouring into each other. So to be able to get this, I'm just really proud of this group.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing, so I might skip to
Percy, go ahead.
Hey, Lexi. Hey, I just have to ask you about your third quarter performance.
Let me see.
To take control of the game in that moment.
Hold on, guys.
I gave up some open. Need a little pick me up, so I decided to, shoot the ball. My teammates did a great job of finding me when I was open, and we had just a lot of momentum in that moment.
When you're on a heater like that, that feels like what?
Excuse me. Every day. So
Sorry,
honestly,
guys.
for me,
Hold on. Let me get.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we didn't do nothing. Nah,
Hell,
we
I'm
got
just
wet.
glad to see Lexi on the court and not on Gil's arena.
And the first win for Coach Ramen in the WNBA. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we didn't do nothing. Nah, we got wet. I'm a little wet. Threw some water on Coach. It's her first one. My first one too. I was gonna cry when the clock was ticking down because I was like, oh my god, because it was a great feeling. I love Coach. She's one of the smartest people I've ever been around. Just the things she drops. So like she really deserved this. It's gonna be the first of many with her. So it was a good vibe though. Y'all gonna see the videos on Instagram. All right.
Okay.
I think you said my name. I couldn't quite tell.
Jeff Brown.
Oh,
Okay. Flage, what was it like playing against Anissa Morrow, and then what did it mean for both of you guys to have really great games, and what do you think that means for LSU?
Yeah, man, she kept hitting me. She kept pushing me. I said, bro, you need to stop pushing me. But I'm just excited to see her flourish because, she was really underrated, especially in college. They didn't think an undersized BA could play, but she could play. Like, she could play. She could shoot that thing. And I'm so proud of her, all the work she put in. She humble. And it just showed, like, y'all say what y'all want, LSU, like, Coach Moki, like, Moki made pros. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pros. We all doing our thing in the W. Shout out BG was on the court, too. So it was definitely a Moki little reunion. But it was beautiful just seeing her out there flourish. I love it.
Thank you.
All right, Bella, you're up.
sorry about that. I could not hear the name. Just Flage, after the first game, you told me you felt you needed to go with your gut a little bit more.
Yeah.
Not overthink. Do you think you did that today, and did it make a difference?
Yeah, because when I seen BG down there, I'm about to lay her. You feel me? So I just went and laid it. I ain't second guess. If I was second guess, I would have been like, I'm gonna shoot the floater. I'm gonna go lay her. You feel me? So, you gotta just can't say yes. You just gotta have that confidence, and that's how I went in today.
All right, Maz, you're up.
Hey,
Yeah, Flage,
quick question for y'all.
the diversity
I don't
of
mean
your
to
offense.
interrupt her video because
Obviously,
I love
we saw that,
Flage.
and then also you.
But do y'all think it's time for BG to hang it up?
We're not talking about. We don't care.
No.
What?
BD.
No, she.
You
Let
know,
her
hold
play
on,
if
say
she
this
want
right
to play.
quick.
It's
Can I
just
say
a
this,
question.
ADP, can I say
Just a
this?
question.
Go ahead, Miss D.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to. I was looking at some. Oh no, I said BD. Look, I didn't realize it. One of the reasons why BD went to Connecticut is so next year when Connecticut turned to Houston, she could retire. I think her next year might be next year. She could retire in a Houston Comets jersey. She's from Houston. That was one of the reasons why she went there. Now that I think
Yeah,
about
because
it.
she went to Baylor. BG.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not that. She's from Houston, baby. She's from Houston. And I'm sure she grew up wanting to play for the Houston Comets. So she got her
Okay,
chance, and
that
that's why
makes
she's there.
sense.
Right.
Okay,
So
that makes
yeah.
sense. Okay.
Okay, let me.
So you're able to go half court. Can you just talk about how important that is to this win?
Yeah, no, like I mean, I just feel like what we ran was just very well. Like when you got Lexi coming and she coming in hot like that, and then you got players that can go downhill. You got Dom, like once it all come together, I think it's gonna be really special offensively, and us just learning how to play together more and more and more. It's gonna get more and more special. So I believe this is just a little taste. I feel like we made a lot of mistakes. We made a lot of mistakes, especially in the first half, but we're gonna continue to grow. We're gonna continue to learn how to play together, and I just feel like when everybody come and give their best, like. This is what it can look like, even a little bit better than this, a lot better. But, this dynamic of our offense is pretty special. So we just got to figure out, just keep getting better together.
All right, Sophie, you're up.
Hi, ladies. Sophie Dumont here with the Ballers Magazine. Congrats on the win. Flau'jae, building off of that question, you mentioned offensively. Now take us to the defensive end. You guys had 10 steals, 8 blocks. Coach has always spoken about the defensive identity that she wants this team to have. So just your thoughts on your guys' performance tonight.
Yeah, I led the team in steals today, so I'm a little happy about that. Nah, but we want to be long defensively. I feel like Jordan Horston is just like on our team, she's the GOAT, like on defense. And just trying to be long and lengthy and use that to our advantage. I believe we can be really good. I really think we can be really good. You see Jade Melbourne, like she come in the game, she picking you up full court, like she leave with no tools, she leave with everything. She leave with scars, but she a real warrior. So our identity is being a really good defensive team. So that's something that we definitely try to work on every single day.
All right, Andrew, you're up.
Thanks as always. Congrats on that first win for you, Flau'jae, in the WNBA. You mentioned Jade and her having her second tooth issue there, and yet she still persevered. You gave her the big hug. Let's talk about just her contributions. And Lexi, what it's like playing with Flau'jae, for you first, Flau'jae.
Yeah, I love Jade. Jade is a dog. Like, Jade don't care for her. She's so funny, but she's really smart. Like, what I'm saying? She's really smart. And I just love her intensity. It make you want to go hard. Like, like she really put in a lot of work, and she's just such a go-lucky, happy person. Like, what I'm saying? I've never been around somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like me, we like twins. But I just love playing with Jade. She's such a competitor. Wait, no, Lexi, you had a question for Lexi.
Oh, what was my question?
After 14 years, Burt Jones failed to cut.
Okay, guys.
No, not Burt Jones.
You get a type of you get a glimpse of how Flau'jae is feeling. It's like Bree Minor said, she's like a child in the candy. She is so happy to be in the W.
Yeah,
she is so happy, and I believe if she had went to the bounce, they would have cut her. So Seattle couldn't have been a.
You think they would have cut her?
Yep.
What?
No doubt about it.
I thought she would have fit the team.
Oh, she didn't. Yeah, no doubt.
Look, if you could have Caitlin Sheehan and Kate Martin for at least a year or two, come on now.
That part, Miss D.
Don't.
I don't think they would have cut Flau'jae.
Sometimes, sometimes some things don't have to be explained. You know what it's all about, and that's why I said she's good on Seattle.
That's true, Professor Golden. But I still wanted her on Ball Holler.
Well, here's the thing. I'm happy for Lexi Brown. I'm happy she's actually on the court and not on Gil's Arena. I'm happy for Lexi Brown.
She got to keep it up. She got to. She's known for her shooting. She got to shoot. She can't have one good game every 10 games. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she got to be consistent with it. That's for sure. But remember, people aren't expecting Seattle to do all that great this year. They're not even supposed to be a playoff team this year. We'll see.
They're not a playoff team.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's gonna be rough,
I still think Seattle's interesting.
Well, they'll be entertaining, but they're not gonna win. They're not going to the playoffs, baby. But
no, I don't think they're going to the playoffs. No.
Flau'jae will be rookie of the year only because she playing good. Her and Olivia have a chance to be rookie of the year. Players like Raven, Cody, and they're not gonna get too many minutes like that. And Rory.
What
about Betts? You don't think Betts got an outside chance?
All of you guys, what you're saying is great, but they already have it set up that Fudd is going to be rookie of the year.
Fud, no, Fud is
It
not
You
doesn't
pretty.
sound
matter.
very
I
political,
know you're trying to set it
ADP.
up, ADP,
No,
but she
it
looked
sounds
like
very
she a deer in
good.
the headlights.
No, I'm saying what is presented. You got to
I
follow the
know that,
receipts.
but she had to do it. She had to do that. She not. She don't look like she ready to.
We just in the first game so far, and she's not getting a whole bunch of playing time. So we gonna
Because
see.
she ADP, you and
I'm
BG,
just saying. I'm not.
ADP.
What I'm saying is, I'm not disagreeing with the players that you guys brought out. What I'm saying is,
I don't see AZ doing it
since
with
they're
you.
trying to go the political way,
I know
this
that,
is
but
what's
she
getting
had to.
ready
She
to
had to put in the
happen.
numbers.
No man,
She
let me tell
you
you
could
something.
try,
Let me tell you
but she
something.
looks okay.
They stick together, and they'll be quicker to find a way than we are.
I know
Sometimes.
that, but she had to score. She's not gonna be able to score like that. She don't look like she's
Okay,
ready to score.
look,
That's what I'm
I'm just
saying.
saying.
Or do play
I'm not.
defense. She don't
I'm
do
not
nothing.
debating what you're saying, Miss D. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. I'm just saying the way that the world is going now with these shenanigans. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing you saying is wrong at all. We will
Well,
have to
to
see.
your point, ADP, I hope it's not a political dynamic for it to be set up for AZ to win Rookie of the Year, especially if she's not performing. Now,
We
if
gotta
she's
wait and
performing,
see. We just had the
that's something
first
different.
game. We gotta wait. We gotta wait and see. We can't count nobody out yet until we see. And like bro Claude said, let's go to those first 10 games. Let's see what happens. Then we can run this back. Then we can run it back on who we think is in place. Because they always say it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Amen to that. It is how
So
you finish.
that's why I
That's true.
said
Okay,
we
we'll
are
see if she
going.
starts. That's what I'm saying. But go ahead.
We're
I
gonna
say
see.
I'm about
Yeah,
to.
that's what I'm saying, Miss D. That's what I'm saying. We gotta see. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
it starts off this way, with the players and stuff like that. We gotta see what the coaches are up to. We gotta see how the chemistry go with a lot of these teams. What? Yeah. Big girl always being messy in the chat.
Big
But
girl.
yeah, we're just gonna
Big girl's a troll. She's
have to
trolling
see.
BD right now.
That's what I'm saying.
So
We have so many questions that we don't have the answers to until we see enough games. Then that's why I said it goes back to what Keisha and Tony and Bro, all of them were saying. Case out, we have to and Miss D, we have to see at least in those first 10 games. Because you can go in the first 5, you still can't gauge it. We have 44 games, guys. 44. We got to at least give them 10 to see how they doing.
Oh yeah, I mean you're absolutely right. You can't make a judgment off 2 games. It's impossible.
What I'm saying is the team chemistry as
Combo is not
well.
over. Olivia's not the runaway rookie of the year. Okay, no.
Well, again, I already predicted Flage going to win Rookie of the Year, but that's just what my prediction is. I could be very wrong.
Well, she's the front
Somebody
runner.
could come
Her
out
and
of the
Olivia,
blue
her and
and
Olivia are hold on. Her and Olivia are front runners because they get to start. Out of all the rookies, I think they're the only ones that's really starting. But go ahead.
Too wise. She ain't coming to play. A lot of people underestimated her when she was playing for TCU. Now they back on this side. No, stay on that side. Don't be riding with a player. Don't be riding with a player when they're going through the adversity, and then when they start winning, all of a sudden you on that. No, you got to be a ride or die with these players.
Hold on.
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you, Miss D. Let me finish. I'm not saying you.
I know what I'm just saying. He's going over. Just like BD, he's going overboard.
No, he's not going overboard. He has a right to his opinion.
I know that. I'm just saying.
She is not. I'm telling you. Who? Oh, I don't know who he's saying was drafted because of her basketball skills.
Oh, it's about AZ. No, AZ. Look, AZ is a good player. AZ is not number 1. I think she's number 1
AZ definitely not a number 1 pick in my opinion, but is she a good player? Absolutely that.
Yeah.
She's definitely a good player. She ain't no bum.
Look, I'm. This is just me speaking for me. I don't care what number you drafted. Get up in the W and show me what you're working with, because these numbers are all mixed up. They playing mixed match. I don't know.
Yeah,
They
yeah, that's
playing
true.
something
That's
kind of
true.
different, because you could
That's true.
be the 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed, and still not do what we know that you can do in the W. We
That's true.
have to wait and see. The numbers, to me, the numbers count for how they got to run things. But when
Right.
you hit that W, it's a whole different ball game. I don't care if you listed at 1. I don't care if you listed at 10. You got some of the players that were listed at 10 that's doing way better than some of the ones that were. Let me hush. Let me hush.
And look at Rory Herman. Rory Herman was not
Let,
even
let,
invited.
let
Now
me
she was,
hush.
oh, come on,
Right.
really?
Let me get to Miss D Rory, because
I really do respect
I
her.
was shocked that she didn't get that invite.
Well,
And
When
ladies, I
she,
got to get back to work. Thank you for having me up and
all right.
letting me talk a little
Yeah.
shit to y'all. I appreciate it.
all right,
I'll be in the chat. Have a good stream though.
okay. Oh, Bree Minor, that's fine too. We just gotta see. Look, we gotta see what they get ready to do. Like, you know how they get ready to roll, and because every time you think they doing good, you know, with our players and all this kind of stuff, they come with those shenanigans in mid season. So you know, we just got to keep watching and see what happens. Big girl is funny, but yeah, we're gonna get to Rory, guys. Now, Rory Harmon is like, I can't believe she didn't get that invite. I know they do that, guys. Don't get me wrong, but I just
That was wrong. That was wrong.
What you say, Miss D?
I said that was wrong because she's too talented not to be drafted in at least the mid second round, mid first round, early second round. Like really?
Mm-hmm.
I think people underestimate because not everybody trying to get away from the smaller size, but size don't matter if you can play.
Right, it doesn't. Um, let me pull her. Let me pull Rory up.
Am I choppy now? Because sometimes StreamYard, I'm out and about, and StreamYard mess up when
Yeah, you're just a little you're a little choppy.
I'm sorry, this is my connection.
You're not too bad though. You're not too bad. Let's see. Did she do the last post presser? Rory, Miss D. Let me
I think
see.
so. You could check. I didn't see it. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah.
Let's see if she's on this one. I see Kiki. Let's see. I know I seen her on one.
And finding the mismatches truly.
Let me see. Oh no, that's Kiki and Citron that was on it last night. Let me see. Because see, they know where okay. Let's see what Sydney say about Rory. Right quick. Can we go back to it? Okay.
Oh, I feel like we took a step forward, and Rory is a part of that. Rory she's got a lot of winning DNA in there.
Every single practice I've had, every single game, everything was basically preparing me and leading me up to this moment, like this exact moment.
I certainly know. I feel like we took a step forward, and Rory is a part of that. Rory she's got a lot of.
Sorry, guys. Thank you, baby. Let me see if we have any more. I want to see if we got some highlights on her. Let me see. We got her media day, but we don't. They don't have any Roy. Miss D, I don't see any Rory highlights. So let me see. Let me see what I can find out on Rory besides those particular highlights. See if we can find out what she up to, because in those preseason games, Rory show did a good job. No. Mm-mm. Okay, guys, let me see on Threads. Let me go. Let me just do Rory, because let's see. What's this one?
Strong Lauren Betts back on the floor. Oh, that was dirty. McMahon, corner pocket, yes. Handle of the game, you just...
Take another walk. Okay, little...
Right here, the in and out with the left hand and then the push to the corner. Cody McMahon with a high... Strong Lauren Betts back on the floor.
Let's see.
Oh, that was dirty.
I think that's about all. Let me see. Okay, that was preseason game. They don't really have no game highlights for Rory up here. Yeah, they don't really have any game highlights for her. I don't know why. So we're gonna stop that one, guys. I'm gonna try one more time. Oh, you think so, big girl? We'll see. Hey, Michael. Yeah, they did. They had a great opening weekend. I was trying to find some good stuff on Rory, but they don't have a whole lot on her just yet. You know, you have a lot of people opinions and stuff like that, but no, like WNBA draft stuff like that. So let me check my Threads and see if we can find something on Rory. Far as like game highlights and stuff. Let me see. Let me go to Threads. See if Threads got something for Rory. And the more and more they show highlights, and more we see what Rory does, I will oh, sorry guys. I will post it, because this is what we got to do for our players. We got to continue to uplift them and send encouragement. You know, that makes a difference in the players' game and stuff as well. So let me see if our girl. Okay, I got a couple of things. I'll pull this up. Let me share screen. Oh, you having a bad connection? Okay, Miss D, I'm getting ready to do this, and then we're gonna get off of here. I just want to show, but I wanted you to talk about Rory. So if you can get back up here so you can add to Rory, that'll be good. If not, we'll touch it on the next one, because we get, sometimes it's hard to talk about every single player like Miles, and I probably had to run it back this week and continue it so I can talk about more players, because we got more women's basketball coming this week. So we're gonna see it all, and we'll be able to see more. We'll be able to see more of the game. And let me play this. How do I? Is it playing? Oh, it's just a clip. Okay. So let me go back. Trying to see a clip of Rory. Okay. But see that Rory know how to get that ball to Citron too. She know how to get the ball to whoever she's trying to get the ball to, period. Let's look at another clips. Let's go right.
Against Toronto in 12 minutes of play, but I love her aggressiveness right here too. Another take, Emily goes down for the number 4 overall pick and a big smile on her face. You love to see it. Her first pro bucket. That's okay. She's 0 for 4 against Toronto in 12 minutes of play, but I love her aggressiveness right here too. Another take, Emily goes down for the number 4 overall pick and a big smile on.
Yeah, they gotta keep Rory in there. She definitely knows how to make sure they get that ball. Oh, she got the Kobe 3. Okay, Roar, I see you. Yeah, but yeah, guys, sorry. We'll get back to more highlights. Definitely, we're gonna run it back, Miss D, to Rory, and I want to talk about Kiki too, but I want to see more of the game first. That's why I said we got to get into more. Like when we get to a certain amount of games, we can talk about particular players that have already been on that team too as well. Yeah, she's the spark plug. Yeah, Miss D, right. You're exactly right. She's definitely the Rory is definitely the spark team for them because she can definitely get the bigs the ball. She's a great passer and she can shoot. I mean, I just like watching Rory play. She's like a little Taz on the court sometimes, but yeah, we're gonna see more from Rory too. We got Rory, we got Olivia Miles, we got so many. I'm curious to see how Portland's gonna do. I'm curious to see. Make sure y'all look out for Jordan Harrison, see how she's doing for Portland. Also Toronto. It's just right now they're just building the chemistry, trying to figure out. Some teams have already built their chemistries. I'll be watching and taking note at the other teams because that is what is going to win these games. And listen, our teams are not going to win every game, but all we ask to see is just effort and teamwork. Teamwork make the dream work. That is true. Did y'all see Medina? Yeah, we saw Medina wearing her shoes. I showed earlier, big girl, that Angel on her birthday, she gave the team all a pair of her shoes. And I was talking about Olcott because Olcott, she wore her shoes on the court and she didn't waste no time. I thought it was really cool, right? She gave all of them a pair of shoes. Normally she do them beats, and she may still do the beats for different occasions and stuff like that. But to give them, to give them all shoes. Remember them shoes, just because they're Angel Reese shoes, they still cost. They like 120 or 130 or whatever, right? And you got 14 teammates? I'm just saying. Also, she Angel also did something for her foundation again. She's always doing something for the different foundations, different schools she's going to. So she is just doing the thing. And if you can do that and you got the heart to do that, that's a great thing to be able to do. And that's just what Angel does. Angel's always been a cheerful giver. She's always doing things like that. And it was just beautiful to see. Yeah, Olcott had them shoes on and she had them on the court. So, big girl, the question, like I was saying, do you think Olcott is going to sign with Reebok? I know they got Betts. They got Anissa. They got Dejanay. Do you think they're going to sign Olcott too? I'm just curious. I am a sport. Okay. So I enjoy watching all the ladies playing in the W. I know, Bremont, I do too, boy. I be watching the games. I be like, look, I be trying to look the other way when Kid Dog do stuff, when Angel do stuff. I be like, girl, now you were wrong for that one. But you know what I'm saying? They're my dogs, and I just love to see players who it wasn't given to them. They actually work hard for it. And not to say the other players haven't, But we'll see. It's a lot of dogs on these teams. They did us like this. We knew it was coming with that new CBA. We knew our players would be spread it out. So they got to learn different new chemistries. I mean, I got players on all the teams that are switched up. You know what I'm saying, that are on different teams. So we knew this was gonna happen. Now we gotta wait and see how they play together. But with all of that going on, at least we get to see the sunshine in Big Four doing her thing, Miles doing her thing, Angel doing her thing, Ken Dog doing her thing, Miller doing her thing, Raven doing her thing, Rory, like Bets, all of them, like Bud, she working her way way in and stuff like that. So they just got to figure out how they want to play our players. So that's all they got to do is figure out how they are going to play our players. And let me put this user in timeout because we not doing that division and coming in here, saying different stuff to down our players. And this is the thing, guys. This is what people don't realize. It's okay to critique players. It's what you put in that critiquing that makes a difference. When you're critiquing and you're disrespecting the player in a way that it's tearing them completely down and it has nothing to do with their basketball skills, that's a big difference. That's not critiquing. That's your own agenda. When I see you guys in the chat and when I see K-Sap, Keisha, Broclot, Tona, Miss D, and K-Sap, when I see them on the panel, when they critique, they also say, hey, she's working on this. I like to see this, but this is what she does do, type of thing. When you guys are in the chat, y'all be like, I know this such player is in her head. She doing these things. She in her head. She in her head. I mean, that is real. That is what's happening. The way that you guys, the real fans that come to the chat, the way that you guys critique, that's critiquing. They like, okay, I know Angel doing this, but I know that she can do this. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And if you know Angel's game, you will understand when people have those type of when people have those type of critiques and what they're saying is not against the player, it's actually uplifting the player and adding to it like, hey, I know this player can do better. Felicia said, are you downplaying a player's skill but refuse to critique their favorite player is suspect? You scream when you scream out loud, reminder. Oh man, but yeah. So we look. I'm more critiquing of the mental health, how they feeling that day. All that great stuff. Far as basketball skills when it comes to Lexi, we'll see. I gotta see in the first 10 games, and it's really gonna depend on how White plugs in all the players. Really, we're gonna see. I know some say Big Lexi, I say Lexi Hall. So I have to see what happens with her. And now outside of that, if you ask an outside of basketball big girl, is she invited to cook out? No. She's still on the adoption list. I did say I was giving all the players a new chance now. So the first 10 games, I'm gonna give her a chance. But as far as basketball, I gotta see what Lexi does. You know what I'm saying? I'm so freaking happy Kendi is back in the league. Look, every time Chennedy Carter hit that court, I'm all smiles and glued in. She can do no wrong. She can do no wrong. Her, Angel, and Camila. Don't be telling me Camila had no attitude. Don't be telling me Angel done said something. Don't tell me Kennedy done said something because I don't want to hear it. They are still good. Well, Miss D, they don't like us. So, inviting them to the cookout be like, I'm not a fake type of person. So, that's off the court stuff. You said, look, I said between off the court and on the court. On the court, I have to see what, I got to watch Lexi and see how she do, right? Off the court, that's a different ball game. How do I invite somebody to have some barbecue chicken and some corn on the cob and some not mashed potato, but that would go. You know how we be throwing down. We be grilling. We be having everything. You name it. We be throwing down steaks and everything. She don't want to come to our cookout. You can't invite somebody that don't want to come to the cookout. Because we don't play that turning up your nose at the food and the people. Come on, big girl. You asking for something now. Oh, thank you, T. Carmela. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I was just saying, about the critiquing and different stuff like that. But it was a great show. We'll get back to Rory. Ms. D wanted to touch on Rory, but she had technical difficulties today. And we did have BD up here with his shenanigans and stuff like that. One thing that I noticed about BD, he don't change now. He come up here, he don't change. That's BD. New York or not, that's BD. And sometimes you just gotta let him know. Like T.I. said, you just gotta let him know where you coming from. Yeah, T Carmela late because she didn't realize I'd be on the mid block, big girl. So she still got her A. She don't realize I didn't tell T Carmela. Let me tell you something. Every time I be on the D block, T Carmela be up there. So she probably working like all y'all working and just listening and stuff like that. So she still get her A. Don't call for T Carmela now. Guys, I will be checking to see this week we're gonna see who goes to Upshot that didn't get on the team. We're gonna see who go to the other teams, and I am gonna do a live on that as well. I want to see what they get ready to do. So now we'll be able to see. Listen to this Glaze ADP. I want to see who goes where. Yeah, I got the glaze off my triplets and Anissa. Okay, don't get it twisted. I got the look. All jokes aside, guys, we watched what Kennedy and Angel and Miller had to go through, and I only wish the best for them. So if they want to have an attitude about something, let them have an attitude about something. Okay, I'm just saying. Compared to all the other attitudes, that man, let them have them when they want to vent. If it's on the court, that they let them vent. And thank you, First Lady, having my back. No, you can't get no big girl. You can't get no makeup work. No, I'm talking about being late. Oh, you was late too? You wasn't late. She was. Oh, you talking about T Carmela being late? Well, she ain't know. So she didn't know, guys, that ADP started becoming on the mid block. She didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know. But now she knows sometimes that I'll be on the mid block sometimes. Oh, BD, you showed out today on the panel, so you're gonna have to get an incomplete, and that's being nice with an incomplete. Some teachers don't get incompletes; they just go ahead and fail you. So you can get an incomplete today because you were showing out. So, but yeah. So guys, I thank you for coming to listen to all the shenanigans, listening to the players and stuff like that. And we're gonna have some good basketball this week. We're gonna have some good people. I gave him an incomplete, Ms. D. I gave him an incomplete. We're gonna see So Pretty Tony. This is Monday, so she'll probably be on at 6:00 today. And Bro Clock them will probably be on. Keisha them will probably be on tonight. So look out for your look out for their thumbnails. Look out for your alerts. Sometimes they'll turn your alerts off, so make sure you go back and check and see what's what. Also, make sure you are supporting our GOATs. Make sure you support our GOATs like Renee Montgomery and Shamika Holdsclaw and Lisa Leslie, all of them. They are having shows. Cheryl Swoops is on the show. Make sure we're pouring in our support for all, whether they're in the W now or not. Our vets need our support too. So make sure well, yeah, he do. Yeah, make sure you all you know what I'm saying, chime in for that. I want you guys, some of you are probably getting off work and everything, and some of you probably still there with different time zones. So guys, be careful, be safe, and you know, take it easy. She Wiz, I got you on the messages and everything. I got my dog, I got her. So yeah, be safe, be kind to each other, guys. Say one kind thing to somebody today. One kind thing, whether it's a stranger, whether you say thank you, whether you say how you doing, I like your hair. You know what I'm saying? I like your attitude, customer service, because you don't get that all the time. Make sure you're pouring into somebody today, because you never know, you could be saving somebody's life. So, and don't just congratulate or uplift the people that you think look like you. The people that don't look like you also need it as well. Just because you all dolled up and another person not dolled up, don't mean they don't need that encouragement. Let's all doll up together. All right. Okay, guys. I love you guys. Have a great day. Peace.